Here we go, day 11 of the best of the tag team tournament, kicking off with Baltimore's Finest versus Shamrock and Shenanigans. So take your pick here, who you got for the victory? Starting off with Shamrock and Marcus Johnson kicking this match off, and there's a big kick into the midsection straight away from Marcus Johnson, slamming Shamrock down to the mat. Dragging him out the corner here. Shamrock, a current tag team champion, being dominated early on by Marcus Johnson, a former UK champion. Sit down powerbomb there, planting Shamrock down. Pop up fastball punch. Shamrock yet to really get any offense off here. There's now Marcus folding him up, knee in the small of the back, putting extra pressure through that midsection to his. Shamrock dragged away from the ropes. Big left-handed haymaker there by Marcus Johnson, and Johnson now getting caught by Shamrock. A little bit lazy. Trapezius claw locked in, ragdolling him around, trying to wear him down here, trying to take that strength out of the shoulders of Marcus Johnson. Dragging him away from the ropes now, over towards the Shamrock and Shenanigans corner, looking to make the tag early on to Rob Machete. Good sensible tag team wrestling there from Shamrock and Shenanigans. Shamrock had taken a beating early on, so to get the fresher man involved. Now cranking that neck round on Marcus, trying to rip that head clean off the shoulders. Slamming him down, bringing him up again. Grab by the wrist now. Key lock, dropping him down to one knee. There's the gut punch, and another. Marcus fighting his way out of the control here. Setting him straight up for the sit down power bomb. Pam Rogers, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice. Welcome along. This is match 1 of 11. Tagged in now is Warren Benjamin. Rob Machete on all fours, taking a stomp to the booty. Grabs him by the ankles here, drags him away from the ropes. Tosses him up a little bit, sets him up for that German suplex, deadlifting him off the floor with the bridge there for the 1 count. Stomp down into the midsection, grabbing hold of that arm, now stomping onto the lower back, and a big boot across the face. The wrist grab, folded backwards now double knees into the small of the back, working over that midsection, that core area of Rob Machete there. Warren though rolled over the back. Left hand raining down into the head. Big left hand now stomping to the midsection. And another. Rob now working over Warren Benjamin here. Wrenching that neck round. Dumping him down on the back of his skull. Rob though whips him into the corner of Shamrock and Shenanigans. Looks to tag in, no do-si-do, around we go. Warren Benjamin taking out Shamrock and sending Rob Machete into the back of Tiny Tim and into the corner of Baltimore's finest, but Rob fights his way straight back out. Takes him across the ring, tosses him out the corner, climbs the ropes, sunset flip, power bomb out the corner there. Snap jab by Rob, catches Warren Benjamin, Northern Lights suplex, taking him over. Bringing Benjamin up to his feet now, looks to scoop him up. Emerald Flosion there, dumping him on his neck. And again, bringing Warren Benjamin up to his feet. Kick to the midsection, pump, handle. Into the driver there, dumping him down on his neck again. The kick missing, half and half suplex there by Warren Benjamin, catching Rob Machete. There's the pullback lariat though by Rob. Back and forth between these two, and Warren Benjamin now trying to make it to the corner for the tag, but cut off there by Machete. Machete going up in the wrong part of town there, caught by Marcus Johnson and dropped with that right hand. Benjamin fighting his way up to his feet. Big running headbutt, taking down Rob Machete. Rob rolling through the ropes and to the outside, standing on the apron now. Benjamin doesn't make a tag, instead opts to drop Rob off the apron with a big right hand. Now chooses to tag in Marcus Johnson. Johnson slides to the outside. Forearm into the small of the back. Big inverted power slam there to Rob Machete, taking him all the way over. Collar elbow tied, but there's Rob with a kick, breaking free. Bionic elbow to the head, dropping Marcus where he stands. Brings him up. Driving him down with that Uranagi slam there. Bringing him back up to his feet again. Scooped up onto the shoulders, carrying him over to the ring, and there's the hot shot over the ring apron. Up to the feet again, back elbow or back fist, bionic elbow, taking Marcus down once again. There's the spinning back fist, knife edge chop, returned there by Rob Machete, and the sickle to the back of the head. Count of 9 now, there's the back fist, knife edge chop, setting him up again. Looking for that suplex, but spins it out into the Uranagi slam there, sitting down, driving him into the floor. Count of 12 now, Rob bringing Marcus up to his feet and tosses him into the ring. Breaking the count of 13, stomping down on Marcus's head, backs up, gives a little bit of space, letting Marcus get up to his feet, comes in and looks to take his head clean off. Down for the pin, leg hooked, 1. And only a 1 count. Warren Benjamin in to break the count. Tiger suplex takes over Warren Benjamin. Rob now takes a boot to the knee by Marcus, breaking free, but there's the running lariat. Scoops him up, military press, dumps him down. Face down in the canvas, Rob building up a head of steam, and there's the big body splash to the back. Marcus now brought up to his feet, scooped up, Emerald Flosion again. There by Rob Machete, taking down Marcus Johnson. Drags him away from the corner. Leg hook down for the count. There you see Warren Benjamin now showing signs of life with a 2 count. No way was Warren going to save his partner. It was all on Marcus Johnson to kick out there. Grabs a hold of Rob by the wrist. Key locks him up, dropping him down to 1 knee. But there's Rob fighting his way back out. Gut punches there, breaking free of the hold. Spin outside slam there. Marcus taking abuse by Rob Machete. Big lariat again, looking to take the head off Marcus Johnson. Dragging him away from the ropes. Leg hook down for the count for the 1, 2, and a kick out again on 2. Rob now looking to make the tag, and in comes Sean. Sean Shamrock back into this match, well rested now. Warren Benjamin has been on the receiving end of an ass kicking at the hands of Rob Machete here. Military press, slam there, taking him down. Leg drop across the chest. Marcus bringing Sean up to his feet, up on the shoulders, and there's the burning hammer, taking down Shamrock. Shamrock again brought up to his feet. All whipped into the corner he goes. boot into the midsection, dropping Shamrock in the corner. Stomping away, looking to stomp a hole in his chest. And now Warren Benjamin joins the party. Another boot into the chest of Shamrock. Double boots with the assist there from Marcus Johnson. Leg hook down for the pin. Tiny Tim for the count. 1, 2, and there's a kick out on 2. Benjamin now looking to bring Shamrock up, but there's the elbow shot to the midsection. Big running shin across the head of Warren Benjamin, dragging him away from the ropes. Moonsault off the ropes there. Bringing Benjamin up, and there's the Shamrocker. Shamrocker connects. Doesn't go for the pin straight away though. Brings him up by his throat. And Bale tosses him across the ring towards the Shamrock and Shenanigans corner. Now laying in wait is Sean Shamrock. Kick to the midsection, sends him across the ring, setting him up for the boom shakalaka. Leg hook down for the pin. 1, 2, and there's the kick out on 2 as Rob Machete cuts down Marcus Johnson. Warren Benjamin slow to his feet, kick to the midsection, no, catches the leg. Pushes down Shamrock, steps through. Figure 4, sharpshooter locked in. Shamrock just needs to reach out for those ropes, but manages to roll over instead, forcing Warren Benjamin over. Releasing the hold there, shoots for legs from underneath, raining down the fist to the head of Warren Benjamin. Benjamin now trying to make it the Marcus Johnson. Shamrock cuts him off, picking him up to his feet, cuts him down with a lariat, pops up, eats another lariat. Shamrock ducking under, scoop power slam there, taking over Warren Benjamin. Benjamin now whipped into a neutral corner. Shamrock sends him across the ring, pull back off the ropes, rolling elbow shot to the jaw, lights out Warren Benjamin. Somehow Benjamin though is fighting back. There's the boots into the chest. Shamrock the one now crawling for the ropes, being brought up to his feet. Oh, welcome to Charm City, bitch. And there's the leg hook for the 1, 2, and the save by Rob Machete. Machete out the ring. The save there taken out. Tiny Tim can't continue the count there after taking that axe handle to the head. Shamrock slow to his feet. Warren Benjamin straight on his case. Set up though. No Hurricane Run, a counter Dragon Run into the pin. Tiny Tim nowhere to be seen. He's still face down, ass up. Shamrock now setting Warren Benjamin up for the rolling kill switch. On his front now, calling for the ropes. No. Rolling out the way of the stomp. Shamrock shoots his legs over, steps through. In for the Shamlock. The Shamlock in on Warren Benjamin, centre of the ring. Nowhere for him to go, and there it is. Warren Benjamin tapping out to the Shamlock. And Shamrock and Shenanigans pick up the points and that all-important victory on day 11 here. Here you see that big lariat looking to take Marcus Johnson's head clean off. The burning hammer from Marcus to Shamrock. Here was Baltimore's finest, stomping a hole in Shamrock's chest. The wind up, the pitch, and there was the double boots into the chest there. Here was Shamrock though with the Shamrocker. But yeah, winners of this match: Shooter Sean Shamrock, Robbie Machete, Shamrock, and Shenanigans. Congratulations, Shamrock and Shenanigans. We're going to move right along though, keep the party going, as we're going to move into another match involving a man from Baltimore. Brandon Ace. No, that's Shifty. What the hell? Brandon Ace and his partner Bullet Adams going up against Alexander Ross and Kendrick. So Baltimore Bullet versus the Hit Squad on day 11. Baltimore Bullet coming out with a draw yesterday against Shamrock and Shenanigans. Well, we just saw Shamrock and Shenanigans pick up a win. Can Baltimore Bullet follow suit, or are the Hit Squad gonna score another victory here in the tournament? Let's take a look at how they stand, both teams here. The Hit Squad currently sit 2, 4 and 1. Baltimore Bullets sit 1, 3 and 2. So the all-important matches now as we head into the final half of the tournament. Colin elbow tie about the gate. Brandon Ace forcing Alexander Ross back up against the ropes. Tiny Tim going to get involved here, calling for the break. There's the big right hand to the head though by Ross there. Tiger suplex. Ace taking Ross over. Boot to the head, no, rolled out of the way was Alexander Ross. Lifts Ace up above his head. Gut buster. Dropping him down from that military press position. Stiff kick into the chest. Stomped down again. Grabbed by the arm. Arm drag, takedown by Brandon Ace. Stiff kick in, no. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Ducks under. Picks him up. Gut buster. Another stomp into the chest here. Ross really working the midsection of Brandon Ace. Gut wrenches him, power slams him down. Rips him into the corner of the Hit Squad here. Tagged in already is Kendrick. Being held in position. Kendrick backing up, getting some speed. Come flying in with that forearm to the face. No block there by Brandon Ace. He was being held. And what's Kendrick looking for here? Telling Ace he can't see him. Off the ropes. Dropping the fist between the eyes of Brandon Ace there. Well, he's certainly getting water in those eyes now. Going to be hard to see Kendrick after taking a blow like that between the eyes. But Brandon Ace now rolling through with the neck breaker there. Looking to tag him. Bullet Adams already. Bullet now into the match. Flying forearm takes down Kendrick. And Kendrick rolling to the outside here. Getting some separation. Looking to dive back in. But sees Bullet Adams jumping over the top rope. Grabs him by the scruff of the neck as he lands and smashes his head off the ring apron. Bullet tossed into the ring now. Kendrick diving in after him. Stiff kick into the ribs. Swing and a miss there. Float over. DDT by Bullet Adams. Hello, Halla. Nice to see you. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. Release German suplex there. Sending Kendrick flying towards the ropes. No worries, Joey. No worries at all. Take it easy, brother. Round we go. Neck breaker over the knee to Kendrick there, and Bullet Adams now driving the elbow into the chest. All good and yourself. Gunshot, how the hell are you? Nice to see you. And there's another elbow drop by Bullet Adams, and again styling it out as he pops up to his feet. Bringing up Kendrick now to the vertical base. Dodging out of the way though was Kendrick, and a stiff kick to the calf sends Bullet Adams into the corner of the Hit Squad. Big boot into the midsection, and again another boot. Guillotine leg drop there. All good, thank you. And again Kendrick off the ropes, gonna drop the fist between the eyes. Kendrick now looking to make the tag. Tagging in Alexander Ross. Good tag team work here by the Hit Squad. Good tags being made. Smart. There's the big running Larry just bouncing off Alexander's chest, and there he is running right through Bullet Adams, and now raining down the right hands to the head of Bullet as he stomps into the midsection. Bringing him up to his feet. Big right hook to the head. Fireman's carry takedown though by Bullet. Takes Alexander Ross all the way over, and there's that release German suplex. Brought up. Holy shit, someone smacked my ass. What the fuck? There's the stomp down into the back. Bullet now, leg being held. There's the knee drop onto the ankle. And how you doing, Satan's Angel? Alexander Ross working over Bullet Adams here. Dragging him out the corner towards the centre of the ring. Leg drop across the throat. Elbow drop into the chest. And a chop across the face. Tagged in now is Brandon Ace as Alexander Ross slow to his feet. Sees him coming in though. Release belly to back suplex right there where he stood over the shoulders. Brandon Ace tossed like a sack of spuds. And now Alexander Ross showing off his strength here. Stalling, letting all the blood flow to the head before dropping him down with that suplex. Now raining down the right hands to the head, trying to wear down Brandon Ace here. The Wolf of Brawl Street in action here, whips him into the corner of the Hit Squad. Tagged in now is Kendrick, setting him up. Power bomb position. Kendrick on the top for lariat combination, leg hook down for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2 by Ace. Kendrick now begging for Ace to get to his feet, pointing the gun at the back of his head. Thank you very much, gunshot. Much appreciated. Kendrick, well and truly, had his gun on Brandon Ace. Stiff kick into the chest. Now the side headlock, putting in the headstand. Extra pressure through the neck of Brandon Ace, cutting off that blood flow. Stomp down, missing. Forearm into the face of Brandon Ace now. Irish whip reversed into the neutral corner goes Kendrick. Ace now popping up to the second rope. Tornado DDT out the corner. Ace trying to get the blood moving around his body again. Misses with that kick. Irish whip reversed again into the corner of Baltimore Bullet, and tagged in is Bullet. Ace now. Gut buster. Bullet off the ropes. Running knee shot to the side of the head. Bullet bringing Kendrick up. Sets him up. Release German suplex again. Stomp down to the back of the head and another stomp down. Kendrick being brought up now, but no, grabs a hold of a leg, dragon screw takedown. Kendrick having the opportunity now to work over Bullet Adams. Boot into the side of the head as the man's on all fours. Brings him up. Scooped up. Scoop slam, driving Bullet into the canvas. Brought up to his feet again. Big forearm blocked by Bullet. Big European uppercut now. Flying forearm busting open Kendrick. And Bullet now, well, dusting off the canvas before pointing to the sky. What the fuck, Bullet? Are you saying, oh no, there it is. The shot right into the Gingang Goodies. And there's the big European uppercut to follow. God damn, Bullet, that's just dirty. And there, the rock bottom, taking down Bullet Adams. And Kendrick gonna go ice those nuts, tagging in Alexander Ross. Stomp down, missing. Elbow shot to the top of Bullet's head. Big right hand sends him into the corner. Bullet fighting out with the boot to the face though. Irish whip sends him across into the neutral corner. There's the spear. Bullet now again belly to back suplex takes Alexander Ross over now. You can see Brandon Ace looking a little worse for wear in the Baltimore Bullet corner. Grab by the wrist now. Key locking Alexander Ross up. Gut punch and another gut punch. Working his way out is Alexander Ross. Back elbow shot. Bullet now sent across the ring into the Hit Squad corner. It's going well, but there's Bullet fighting out. Gut punch to Alexander Ross. STO takedown, driving Alex down. Bullet now stomped down into his chest. Elbow drop to the sternum. Bullet looking like he felt that just as much. Lay down his back now, exhausted as both these men. Bullet now crawling for the corner. Ross, first man up to his feet. Club and blow over Bullet's back, turns him round. Irish whip into the Hit Squad corner, comes running in with a big lariat. Bullet gets out of the way of that stomp, but gets caught straight away. Face first into the canvas goes Bullet now. Ross rolls him over. grabs him by the leg, and then there's the knees into the hamstring in the quadricep, trying to knot that leg up. Bullet though, grabbing hold of the wrist, shoulder block takedown, still life in the man yet. Bringing him up, no, rolled over the back he goes. Stomped down to the back, stomped down in between the shoulder blades, scooped up on the shoulder, running power slam, driving him down into the pin for the one, and only the one, because there's Brandon Ace for the break. Poison runner though by Kendrick. Brandon Ace learning to stay out of the fucking match. Brought up to his feet, no. Shoulder block takedown by Bullet Adams now. Bringing Alexander Ross up. Kick to the midsection. And there it is, another shot. Oh, both members of the hit squad now can taste their nuts in their mouth, and there's the 2 count. High Minerva. Popped up. Spine buster taking down Bullet. Big kick into the knee, flying forearm missing. Double clubbing blows there by Alexander Ross. Scoops him up, power slams Bullet down, and Alexander Ross is all fired up. Brought up now. Guillotine, choke, locked in. Alexander Ross has it locked in deep. Bullet Adams tapping out. And the hit squad picking up the victory over Baltimore Bullet. No CBW or gun, I'll just call you a gunshot. The timer is there because you have 30 minutes to get the match done. You don't get the result within 30 minutes. Well, tough shit, it's a draw. Here you have the Uranagi, the rock bottom by Kendrick, driving Bullet Adams down. We don't need to see that for a highlight. All that. Jesus, Jimmy, what the fuck? Jimmy in the truck. You best be on that fucking scotch or you're going to need a slap. But here you have it, the winners of this match. Alexander Ross, Kendrick West. The hit squad. So that's 2 matches down. 9 to go. That's right, I've scheduled 11 matches for today. So let's bring on the next one. We're going to go 3 men, 1 woman. So the next match is... where is it? Adam Guerin and Bill Haight going up against Mordrin Nightwalker and Jake Bagwell. That's it, 2 nut shots and there's nothing for it. Bullet Adams going low, taking out the Gunga Angulis on both members, and it still didn't pay off for him. But here we have it, that age-old war. Ruthless versus Eternity. The Zug Island Pain Factory versus Boots and Blood. So let's take a look at how these 2 teams stand in the tournament at the moment. Boots and Blood on a 3-3. That's 3 wins, 3 losses. The Zug Island Pain Factory on 2 wins, 4 losses. So this would tie them up in the tables if they can get the victory for the Zug Island Pain Factory. Or it's going to put Boots and Blood right up there above the Comeback Kids in 3rd position. Straight out the gate though is Mordrin with the fastball punch to the jaw. Now the head being smashed off the canvas. Stomped down into the midsection. Mordrin grabs a hold, working the chest and the midsection again. Now with the forearm to the side of the head. Adam rolling out the ring, dodging that stomp down. Big right hand catches Mordrin off guard. Oh, whips him into the corner of the Pain Factory and tagging in Bill Haight early on as Adam scoops him up. Compactor dumps him down. Adam now scooping Bill Haight up. Scoop slam right on top of Mordrin Nightwalker. Mordred now being set up. Club and blows across the head, wearing him down. Brought up to his feet now. Whipped into the corner goes Mordred, bouncing off the turnbuckle, up on the shoulders of Bill Haight. Drops him down. There's the big right hand to the jaw, and Mordred's on his back in the Zug Island Pain Factory, deep behind enemy lines here. Jackpot pull there on the arm of Mordred Nightwalker. Looking to bring Mordred up to his feet now. No, rolled over the back he goes. Stomped down into the chest. Mordred looking to put out Bill early on, but there's the rope break calling Tiny Tim. Mordred now dragging Bill out the corner, stomped down into the knee, and looking to tag in Jake Bagwell while Bill's still on his back looking up at the lights. Stomped down, missing by Jake though. Scooped up by Bill, suplexed over there. Stomped down, missing by Bill. Club and blow across the back, also missing. There's Jake looking for the lariat, but Bill catching the arm, spinning back kick, and then following up with a sling blade. Stomped down into the chest, tying him up, wrenching back on the neck, rear chin lock applied. Stomped down, missing. Bill now grabs a hold, whips Jake into the corner of the Pain Factory. Pointing his gun at Jake Bagwell, tagging in Adam Guerin now. There's the whiplash, stiff kick down the spine, and Jake laid on his back, centre of the ring. Stomped down to the ankle, missing. Looking to drop the elbow across the chest of Jake there. Elbow drop again. Brought up to the feet. Jake now scooped into the corner of Zug Island Pain Factory. Adam takes the boot to the face though. Club and blow across his back. Jake now grabbing him by the scruff of the neck and leading him over towards the boots and blood corner. Stiff kick down the spine after the snapmare. And Mordred now tagged back into the match. Mordred missing with a stomp. Grabs a hold of Adam though. Drags him over towards the rope, sets him up. Big right hand. No, Adam fights back with a right hand of his own and fires out with a spear. Cutting Mordred down to size. Whipped into the corner of the Pain Factory goes Mordred Nightwalker. Tagged in is Bill Haight. Adam scooping him up, and here we go, that compactor again. Dumping him down on the canvas. Bill scooped up and slammed down on Mordred Nightwalker into the pin now. Down for the count for the 1, 2, and there's the kick out on 2. Jake calling for Mordred to make the tag. Mordred rolled away from Jake Bagwell though by Bill Haight, backing it up and stomping down on the back of the skull of Mordred. And there you see him instantly trying to get to the ropes. Catches Bill's leg as he came in for the kick. Power bombs him down. And Mordred now looking to tag in Jake again. Whipped into the corner. Always have an appointment with Dr. Anus Tickler. There's the knee shot underneath the jaw of Jake Bagwell. He schedules him in quite regularly. I don't know why he needs to check my prostate so often, but he says a thorough check is always needed. Big boot to the midsection, and again Jake working over Bill Haight. Jawbreaker to follow up, and there you see Bill falling to the floor holding his head. Stomped down into the lower back, tying those legs up. Rolled through now, and Bill in trouble, needs to reach the ropes here, or manage to break the hold somehow or some way. Powering through, Jake still holding on, but Bill finally breaking free, and there's the big left hand to the head of Jake. Both men on their feet now, but Jake whipped into the corner of the Pain Factory again. Do-si-do, around we go. No back elbow shot by Bill Haight, catches Jake. Side headlock, Jake breaking free. Breaks the wrist control in the Torah, Texas, right in front of Adam Guerin. Bill brought up to his feet now. Whipped into the corner of Boots and Blood. Big boot though, fights his way free. The Irish whip across the ring goes Jake. Drop kick into the jaw. Bill building up a head of steam, comes flying back with a second drop kick to the head of Jake Bagwell, trapped in the corner. Picks him up to his feet, but Jake managing to get a gut shot in on Bill. Whips him now into the corner of Boots and Blood. Mordrin giving him some advice. Words of wisdom there from the man who leads Eternity, Mordrin Nightwalker. The 69 submission, but there's the rope break spotted by Tiny Tim. Jake messing up, holding that position too close to the ropes. Jake now hooking a leg for the pin, down for the count for the 1, 2, and there's the kick out by Bill on 2. Coming in, drop kick to the back of the head of Bill Haight. Jake now looking to tag in Mordrin Nightwalker. Bill laying face down, ass up, but manages to break out as Mordrin brought him up. There's the knee shot to the head. Bill now dragging him away from Jake Bagwell. Double stomp into the midsection, sits him up. Stiff kick into the chest, lays him back down. Super kick underneath the jaw. Straight jacket into the German. Brought up to his feet again is Mordrin though. All whipped into the corner of the Pain Factory. Drop kick. Bill building up that steam again. And a second drop kick. Drops Mordrin out the corner. Bill exhausted, trying to gather himself as Mordrin's laying face down, ass up, brought up to his feet. And there's the big boot into the midsection. And there's the stomps down into the chest. Adam and Bill working over Mordrin Nightwalker, trapped in that corner, trying to stomp a hole in that chest. Trying to get that black heart going. That's right, the East Coast bastard. Not known for a caring kind of guy. Leg hook now, down for the pin. 1, 2, and there's the kick out on 2. Jake being tossed out the ring by Bill Haight. Tiny Tim now having words with Bill. Telling Bill he needs to get out. Slides out underneath the bottom rope on the count of 3. But there's Mordrin now with the arm breaker. Arm drag takedown by Adam Guerin though. Shoots the legs, wrestling takedown of Mordrin. Stomp down and another stomp, dodged it both times there by Mordrin. Whips Adam into the corner, comes in, runs that shoulder into the top turnbuckle, and there's the jumping knee into the back. Mordrin now brought up to his feet. Big right hand. Oh, he grabs him by the dick. There's 1 suplex. And still holding on to his junk for the second suplex. That's right, the teardrop suplex, also known as the cock grabber. Taking him over there. Lifting him up by the waist. Wrenching him round now for the power slam. Adam bringing Mordrin up to his feet again. Whips him into the corner of the Pain Factory. Tagging in Bill Haight. Both men in, crucifix, power bomb, double team. Bill down for the count, leg hooked. 1, 2, and Mordrin still managing to kick out. Stiff kick down the spine of Mordrin now. Bill tying those legs up. Figure 4, back break or the leg snap. Bill trying to meditate, letting Mordrin make the tag into Jake Bagwell though. Jake turned around, wrong time. Whipped into the corner. Back elbow shot though by Jake. Drop kick into the chest of Bill. Bill pops up, a drop kick to the knees. No, stepped out of the way. Bill jumping out, waving his finger saying, bitch, ain't getting me like that. Tagged in now is Adam. Pops him up, atomic drop, big boot to the face. Adam now bringing Jake up to his feet. Pull back lariat though by Jake Bagwell. Mordrin still laid out on his back on the floor. I know he's sat up now, you can just see him there. Big running lariat by Jake. A second cuts down Adam. Adam comes in with a big boot. No, leg caught, swept from underneath him, and Jake's fired up and good to go. Adam up on his feet now, caught in a Tora, Texas. Leg hook down for the count. 1, 2, and there's the kick out on 2. Was Bill Haight going to make it there before the 3? Well, we don't know, and we'll never will know. But Adam now grabbing hold of Jake, but Jake breaking free with a boot. Shoots the legs from underneath, and there's the right hands raining down on the head of Adam Guerin. Adam now trying to make it over to Bill Haight for the tag. Rolled over by Jake by the boot. Boot to the face and a big spear cuts down Jake Bagwell. Jake now trying to make it to Mordrin. Adam dragging him away from the ropes. Picks him up by the midsection, sets him up, backdrop suplex. And beating on that chest like a war drum is Adam. Bringing Jake up to his feet now. Big running lariat. Second lariat running through Jake Bagwell. And a third, and Jake now in the corner and tagging himself in is Mordrin Nightwalker. But walks straight into a belly-to-belly suplex. Jake now being tossed out the corner into the Zug Island Pain Factory corner. Mordrin with a gut punch to Adam. Ducks under from behind now. Back suplex. Holding on, waist control, German suplex. Bringing Adam back up to his feet again. Spins him round into the big suplex. And Jake getting out the ring on the count of 3. Brought up to his feet now is Adam. Code breaker by Mordrin. Bringing him up, but we're about to see. No, we're not going to see the night walk. Whipped into the corner goes Adam. Bill now distracting Tiny Tim as Jake talks to Mordrin, trying to get some strategy planned out here. Mordrin, do-si-do, around we go. Adam tosses him into the corner, whips him across the ring, taking out Tiny Tim. Tagged in now is Bill. Tying him up, hanging him out over the rope. Double axe handle to that lower back. Mordrin now sat up by Bill Haight. Clubbing blows across the forehead, wearing him down. Bill now looking to bring Mordrin up. But there's Mordrin popping out. Big knee shot to the face of Bill Haight and a stomp down into the chest. Bringing Bill up. No, rolled over the back he goes. Grabs him by that wrist. Drags him out. Double stomp into the chest. Bringing him up slowly to his feet. Super kick to the jaw. Straight jacket German suplex takes him over. And now Bill laying in wait again. What's he looking for in here? Sets him up on the shoulders. Bill Haight looking for that broken halo. The ruthless driver. Down for the count for the 1, 2. And no, Mordrin kicked out on 2. Adam speared the shit out of Jake Bagwell. Almost took him clean out of his boots. But Mordrin managed to kick out. There's the shotgun knee shot to the jaw of Bill Haight. The 69 stretch on Adam Guerin, dumping him down. And now Bill at the mercy of Mordrin Nightwalker. Big Irish whip sends him flying out over the top rope to the outside. Mordrin bringing Bill up to his feet now. Snap jab, kick to the midsection, code breaker. Delivered to Bill on the outside here. Count of 3. There's the left hook. Loot fest press now by Mordrin. Rocking the jaw of Bill Haight. Adam and Jake still going at it the other side of the ring. Bill brought to his feet now. Waist lock. Back elbow shot low by Bill. Stops the German suplex. High kick. Scoops Mordrin up now. Release suplex. Dumping him over his shoulders towards those security barriers. Brought up to his feet now. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck is Mordrin. Over towards the ring apron. No, Bill can't make up his mind. Tosses him into the security barrier instead. Count of 9 now. Bill again grabs a hold of Mordrin. Suplexes him on the outside here. As we're over 4.5 minutes remaining of the match. High kick, no leg caught. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Snap jab blocked. And there's the right hook from Bill. And a big left hook there by Mordrin. Snap, left, right. High kick by Mordrin. Stumbling is Bill now. Backbreaker into the Russian leg sweep. Stomp down missing. Count of 16. Mordrin tossed into the ring. Bill close to dive in after him. Catches Mordrin, rolls him over. Big knee shot into the jaw of Mordrin Nightwalker. And Bill now tagging in Adam Guerin. Mordrin still laid on his back. The War Beast trying to get this crowd behind the Pain Factory. Mordrin up to his feet behind him. Grabs a hold of Adam, whips him across. Big forearm into the face, dumps him out the corner. Big running lariat to the back of his head. Adam being brought up now. Grabs a hold of the wrist. Arm breaker on Mordrin. Do-si-do, around we go. The Irish Whip reversed into the neutral corner. And Bill now jumps into the ring. Knife edge chop across the chest. Kick to the midsection. No. Swapped around. Dumped down. Adam now. What's he doing here? Building up a head of steam. Off the ropes. Big body press. Adam now whips Mordrin into the Pain Factory corner. Tagging in Bill Haight again. What are we looking for here now? That double crucifix power bomb. And Bill now hooking the leg down for the count. Tiny Tim slow there. 1, 2, and 3. And the Pain Factory pick up the victory over Boots and Blood. But the Ruthless versus Eternity war is never over. There's the straitjacket German taking him over. Adam with that trio of dick suplexes, the teardrop suplex in other words. But he grabs him by the cock and balls, you see it. Followed up with that gut wrench. Here we see the crucifix power bomb taking down Mordrin Nightwalker. Here we see again tagging in is Bill Haight for a second crucifix power bomb. But your winners of this match, Adam Guerin, Bill Haight, the Zug Island Pain Factory. Congratulations to the Zug Island Pain Factory on that victory. Tags them up, draws, now puts them level with Boots and Blood in the tournament. Let's take a look at the stand and see how much that's changed things. Boots and Blood now dropping down into 9th position. The Zug Island Pain Factory up into 7th position. Still a long way to go before they catch Manly Dominance and the Lairds of War, both sitting on 6 and 1. But like I said we're going to go 3 men to 1 woman's match. So that was your 3 men. Let's move on to the first of the ladies' matches, which is going to be She-Hulk Chick and her tag team partner Mrs. Utaker going up against Susie the Elf and her daughter Crusher. Who the fuck is that bastard? I've never heard of that dude, but I'm gonna have to look it up now. But here we have the Marvelous Hellions versus Susie and Crusher. TJ, how you doing? We'll move over into the ladies bracket. As stated, 3 men's matches, 1 ladies match. Well, let's bring on the ladies. The Marvelous Hellions currently sit in 2nd position on a 2 and 1. Susie and Crusher, well, they sit on 0 and 3. So their tournament is all but over. So can they play spoiler for the Hellions? There's the Northern Lights suplex straight out the gate by She-Hulk Chick. Big right hands down to the head. And then again, stomp down into the midsection. Popped up Meteora there by Susie. Takes down She-Hulk. Stiff kick down the spine. Sat up again though is She-Hulk now. Neck being wrenched around. And Minerva complaining about something. Well, what's new? She seems to be one cranky little bitch lately. Love you, Minerva. Grab on the arm, wrench down. Susie now being brought up. Big European uppercut. Has an issue with my referee. Has an issue with the way I book her lately. Because she's never happy. Big gut kick. No. Blocked there by Susie. Grabs She-Hulk by the scruff of the neck and tosses her into their corner. The mother-daughter duo. But She-Hulk fighting her way free with another boot into the face. Dareen, welcome. Nice to see you. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, whipped into the ropes goes Susie. Popped up. Backdrop suplex. Stomped down into the titties. Stiff kick down the spine of Susie there. Susie now being brought up to her feet by Mrs. U-Taker. Mrs. U whips her into the corner. Flying knee strike. No, hits the top turnbuckle. Grab by the scruff of the neck. Snapmared over there. Stiff kick down the spine. And Susie now looking to get out this match and tagging in Crusher. Stomp down into the back. Sat up. Neck cranked on Mrs. U-Taker now. Crusher trying to take that off the neck. Stomp down, back of the head again. Mrs. Udo, jawbreaker. Running knee shot, swing and a miss. Big right hand to the jaw. Oh, whipped across the ring, flying knee shot. This time connects there with Crusher. Crusher slips out the back doors. Big stiff kick into the back. Slipped out. Mrs. U there with a club and blow. Stomp down there. U-Taker now grabs her by the legs. Crusher pops up though. There's the Insaguri. Wiping out Mrs. U-Taker. Up on the feet. Knee shot to the face. Mrs. U now grabbing hold of Isis. Arm drag takedown over by Crusher. DDT there one. Mrs. U-Taker was on her knees. Brought up. Irish whip into the corner. The mother-daughter duo tagging in. Double team action here. And there's many a man that loves a double team from a mother-daughter duo. There's a stomp down, but Mrs. U-Taker, I'm sure, not a fan. Whipped into the corner. Goes Mrs. U. Running knee shot. Again, Mrs. U now out. Side suplex takes her down. And Crusher now, or Susie now, bringing Mrs. U-Taker up. Grab by the scruff of the neck. Big boot by Mrs. U-Taker. Big side suplex there. And Susie slowly trying to get up. There's the roundhouse to the side of the head. Big running lariat. And a second lariat takes down Susie. Side leg drop kick. And Susie now on her back trying to get the Crusher. No, Mrs. U cuts her off. Big kick to the midsection. Gut wrenches her up. Suplexed over. And again, holding her up, another suplex. Brought up to the feet now. Oh, whipped into the corner. Big boot to the midsection. And stomping down on their titties as Susie the Elf is Mrs. U. Tagging herself in, is Shulky, lacing them big boots into the titties. Look at her bouncing up and down on that bottom turnbuckle. Susie taking a pounding. And it's not from Jack by you. Ugh. Here's the big Irish whip. Double boots into the chest. There's some boots you don't want to see come flying at you. There's got to be some size 16s at least. There's the tap. One and only a one count because there's Crusher with the save. Crusher has Mrs. U-Taker now. Shin breaker. Susie, Crusher grabbed. Russian leg sweep by She-Hulk chick. Leaving just Susie and Shulky in the ring now. Up on the shoulders, spin out, face first into the canvas goes She-Hulk. Big shotgun drop kick there, takes Susie down. Kick to the midsection. Susie now whipped into the corner. Big fist drop from the top. Drop kick into the jaw. Susie now ducks under the lariat. Pops up, mushroom stomp down into She-Hulk's chest. Stomp down into the lower back. Grabbing, wrenching back, camel toe locked in. Breaking free is She-Hulk though. Shulky now grabs Susie from behind, waist control. There's the back elbow shots though by Susie breaking free. The Irish whip sends her into the corner. The running knee shot. Thank you very much. Brought up to the feet now, Susie. Irish whip across the ring we go. Into the corner, the mother and daughter duo. Tagged in is Crusher now, setting her up. DDT. Wheelbarrow into the German suplex, assisted by the boots. And She-Hulk managing to make the hot tag into Mrs. U-Taker. Straight out the corner with the drop kick into Crusher's chest. Jumping knee shot taking down Crusher. Running in another shotgun knee strike to the chest of Crusher. And Mrs. U-Taker now looking to bring her up, but there's the jawbreaker. Drop kick into the chest. Stomp down into the chest again. Off the ropes comes Crusher. Big knee drop across the chest. Crusher wasting her time here. Trying to get this crowd going behind her. Bringing Mrs. U-Taker up. No, there's the leg swept from underneath her. Crusher caught there. Stomp down onto that tricep. Leg hook down for the count 1. And only a 1 count. Susie breaking the count there, stepping through the ropes. Big right hand by She-Hulk drops Susie off the ring apron. Jesus, she took her off there. Irish whip across the ring goes Crusher. Crusher now grabbed by Mrs. U-Taker and sat up on that top turnbuckle. Leg spread over the top, and what are we going for here? The gut wrench into the superplex. Crusher driven down. Mrs. U-Taker not finished though, brings her straight back up. Whipped across the ring, into the corner we go. Tagged in is She-Hulk. Drop toe hold, elbow drop into the small of the back. And Shulky messing up, letting Crusher make the tag. Susie misses with that right hand, but Shulky doesn't. Big body splash in the corner. Scoops Susie up. Snake Eyes off the ropes. Big boot takes down Susie off the ropes again, and there's a leg drop across the throat of Susie the Elf. Brought up, popped up on the shoulders, Samoan drop. Brought up again. Irish whip into the corner of the Marvelous Hellions. Tagging in Mrs. U-Taker. Sends her out, setting her up for the pile driver. Spiking pile driver. And that's the lights out Susie the Elf. Count it now. 1, 2, 3. There was no way Susie was kicking out of that. Gut wrench suplex. Taking Susie over there. Here was them stomping a hole in the titties of Susie. The camel toe clutch though by Susie, taking down She-Hulk, but Shulky breaking free. The gut wrench superplex to Crusher. Here, the pop up into the Samoan drop. But we're not going to get to see the highlight, the move that finished the match. But the winners of this match are your Marvelous Hellions. Mrs. U-Taker and She-Hulk Chick. So that was your first women's match of the day. The Marvelous Hellions sit on a 3-1 in second position of Block B. Let's carry on. Let's move along. Our next match. Let's see where we go next. Aha. It's Daryl Woodham and Jesse Six. Get back. It's not time for the sexual revolution. Get back into your little cage. So the Comeback Kids versus the Entrepreneurs. Our next match up. So take your pick here. Who you got for the victory? The Entrepreneurs unsuccessful yesterday, losing to the Lairds of War. The Comeback Kids beaten Boots and Blood yesterday. So the momentum surely got to be on the side of the Comeback Kids. The Comeback Kids sit 3, 1 and 2. The Entrepreneurs sit 1 and 5. Straight out the gate with the cutter, there comes Griff of Davian. Stiff kick down the spine of Daryl and a stomp to the back of the head. Face first into the canvas goes Daryl now. Boot across the jaw of Daryl Woodham. Griff pinning him down to the canvas there. Daryl rolling out of the way, the next stomp tosses Griff into the corner. Tags in Shane Howard. Shane, arm breaker there, the double axe handle. Griff of Davian forced back into the corner by Shane Howard now. Tiny Tim going to call for the break here. We're going to get a clean one. Yes, we are. Running Lariat taking down Griff Davian. Stomp down into the chest, missing. Pump kick by Griff. Takes Shane off his feet though. Stiff kick into the chest. No, leg caught. Kick underneath the hamstring. Leg caught returned. Roundhouse to the back of the head. Taking down Shane Howard. Big right hand. Grab by the scruff of the neck. Face first into the canvas goes Shane Howard. Sidestepping that advance from Griff. Now chopping away his legs. Trying to knot it up. Big right hook of the uppercut. Snap jab by Griff. Back and forth between these two on the outside. Forearm into the face. Grab by the scruff of the neck now is Shane. Thank you, Miss Jones. Face first into the canvas. Into the ring apron goes Shane Howard. Shane now eats another snap jab. High kick. Spinning back fist. Swing and a miss there. Club and blow across the back missing. Running Lariat though doesn't. Bouncing Shane Howard off the ring apron. Shane now eats a cutter on the outside. Griff not fucking around today. Wants a second win in this tournament. At least wants to finish even 5 and 5, I'm sure. Hot shot across the ring apron goes Shane Howard. Brought up to his feet. Tossed into the ring goes Shane. Diving in after him is Griff. Stomping down on the ankle. No, misses. And the hot tag made. Daryl off the ropes and nope, misses with that lariat. Griff grabbing him by the scruff of the neck and snapmares him over. Stiff kick down the spine. Tagged in now is Lord Amadeus. The man from Fubar City with the luscious golden hair. In against Daryl Woodham now. Wheelbarrow face buster. Driving him face first into the canvas when Daryl pops straight up and lariat. Taking Lord Amadeus to the outside. Stiff kick, no. Leg caught. Kick underneath the hamstring. Big right hook, no. Right, left hook back there by Shane. Daryl Woodham. Grab by the scruff of the neck. Face first into the ring apron he goes. Brought up to the feet. Grab by the neck. Spun around. Neck breaker. Fist drop to the head of Lord Amadeus. Stomp down into the chest, bringing him up to his feet. Snapmared over goes Lord Amadeus. Now cleaning the boot over the face. Daryl shoots behind. German suplex, no. Back elbow shot by Lord Amadeus. There's the gut punches. Gut punches. Scooped up on the shoulders. Fireman's carry hold. There's the hot shot onto the ring apron. Count of 11. Lord Amadeus now tossed into the ring. Trying to make it to Griff Davian, but Daryl cutting him off there. Grabbing Lord Amadeus by the scruff of the neck. Sets him up against the ropes. Big right hand. Spins him round. Dumps him to the outside. Landing on the ring apron. But Daryl's quick to... No. Holy shit, the pile driver onto the floor. Lord Amadeus could be paralysed after that. Daryl bringing him up to his feet. 0 fucks given. Tosses him into the ring. Stomp down missing. There's the diving cross body. Well, at least we know he's not paralysed. Brought up now. Arm drag takedown. Big club and blow. Kick to the midsection. Here comes The Adam smasher down for the pin for the 1-2, and a kick out by Amadeus on 2. Brought up to the feet now. Amadeus whipped into the corner of the comeback kids. Big boot into his midsection, and now the boot's raining down into his chest. Ragdoll in the corner, Lord Amadeus. Tagging in again is Daryl Woodham, laying into the boots into the chest. Irish whip, double boots into the chest of Lord Amadeus. And the comeback kids in firm control here. Leg hook for the count for the 1-2, and the kick out on 2. Amadeus trying to get to his feet. Shane helps him up, double fist, and again taking him down. Irish whip into the corner of the Entrepreneurs. The running hip attack off the ropes, diving cross body, collide center of the ring. Stomps down, missing. Big lariat taking Shane clean off his feet there. Look, hook for the pin for the 1, and there's the break by Daryl Woodham on 1. Griff being counted out the ring. Counter 3 here. Lord Amadeus now with the crescendo. Crescendo center of the ring. Leg hook for the count for the 1, and only a 1 because there's Daryl Woodham again. Still managing to escape. Griffith Davian and Lord Amadeus getting out of the ring just in time, but Shane in trouble because here comes another crescendo. Center of the ring again. Leg hook down for the count. 1-2, and the shoulder up. Shane dodging out of the way of that stomp down. Grabs a hold of Lord Amadeus, tosses him out over the top rope, landing on the ring apron. Big right hand. No, big right hand back, and there's the Insaguri rocking Lord Amadeus to the floor. Shane rolls to the outside, giving chase. There's the jawbreaker. Big right hand, snap jab. Looking for the uppercut, but Amadeus had fallen to his knees, facing the other way by this point. Big right hand rocking Amadeus back. Arm caught, knee shot by Amadeus. Kick to the midsection, leg caught. Shane spins him round, double axe to the face, busting Lord Amadeus open now. Grab by the wrist. Key locking him up, dropping him down to 1 knee. There's the big gut punch, and another gut punch. Working over Shane Howard here. Stiff kick into the midsection. Shane, big forearm drops Amadeus down to 1 knee. Inverted DDT, driving him down into the floor. Those thin mats with just a thin layer above the concrete. Tossed into the ring goes Amadeus. Griff looking for the tag, and there it is, the hot tag made. Griffith Davian straight out the gate with a pump kick, sidestepped by Shane Howard. Whipped into the corner, big running lariat, sidestepped by Griffith Davian. There's the drop kick as Shane bounced out of the corner there. The pump kick rocking his jaw. Griffith Davian now down for the pin. 1, 2, and there's the kick out on 2. Daryl gets out the ring. Griff now left with Shane Howard inside the ring. Lord Amadeus nowhere to be seen at the moment. Probably recovering. Scooped up on the shoulders. Brought over. Thank you very much, Bullet. Much appreciated. Hope classes is going well. Here, Griff now. The running knee shot. Lights out Shane Howard. Shane brought up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Concussion protocol. 2 crescendos and a concussion protocol. And Shane is still somehow fighting back. Stomped down into the chest. Brought up now to his feet is Griffith Davian. Whipped into the corner now. Drop kick to the backside. Stepped out of the way. Got Griff. Griff caught though. Brought up. High angle DDT. Driving him down into the canvas. Bringing him up to his feet. Whipped into the corner of the comeback kids. Big jumping knee shot. Shane needs to make the tag. There's the boot into the chest. And again, the boot into the chest. But this time, Griff catches the leg, swings it from underneath him. Brought up now. Irish whip into the corner of the Entrepreneurs. Griff now laying in wait. Lord Amadeus talking strategy in the corner here. And, well, that's one hell of a strategy, it seems. The Godslayer locked in the corner, but the rope break. Cool, too close to the ropes. We saw Griffith Davian cock up like this yesterday twice, knocking submission holds, which could have finished the match right next to the ropes. Leg hook down for the pin now, though, for the 1, 2, and there's the break on 2. Down with the right hand to Lord Amadeus. Griff grabs him from behind, but Daryl Woodham tossing Amadeus out the ropes. Face first into the canvas goes Shane Howard, busting him open. And Daryl looking for that pile driver on the outside again. As Griff pins Shane Howard down to the mat, across the boot across his throat. Leg hook for the 1, 2, and there's the kick out still on 2 by Shane Howard. Somehow this man is kicking out. It must be on instinct alone by this point. The amount of abuse he's taken during this match. Griff now bringing Shane up to his feet. High kick, no, leg caught. Stiff kick underneath the knee. Whipped into the comeback kid's corner. Shane now tosses Griffith Davian out through the ropes. Dives out himself. Comes in. Baseball drop kick across the corner there. Shane working him over face first into the ring apron. Goes Griffith Davian, being brought up to his feet now by Shane Howard. Tossed into the ring he goes. Lying face down, ass up. Shane bringing him up now. Irish whip into the corner of the comeback kids. Big boot by Griffith Davian, breaks free though, spins him round. Whips him over into the corner of the Entrepreneurs. And there's the drop kick. Building up a head of steam and another drop kick to the jaw of Shane Howard. Now Griffith Davian laying in wait. Surely this is the end. Godslayer locked in. No way can Shane Howard kick out now. He can't break out of this one. Surely he's taken 2 crescendos. And there you have it. The Entrepreneurs pick up a victory and now sit 2 and 5. The comeback kids put up a fight here. Lord Amadeus taking most of the beating during this match. Apologies, 1 second. There you go. Here comes the concussion protocol. Shane Howard needed a tag out of this match. Couldn't get there. There's the knee shot. Should have taken that opportunity to tag out. Costing them dearly. The comeback kids losing here to the Entrepreneurs, who now no longer sit bottom of the charts. Their 2 and 5 now sits them in 10th position. Baltimore Bullet dropping down with their 1, 4 and 2. And the comeback kids still sit in 3rd position on a 3, 2 and 2. We're going to move right along now into our next match. And our next matchup is going to be Shifty. No. God damn it, Brandon Ace, fuck off. You had your match. You fucked up. Shifty and Vernon Quinn going up against the Lady Killer from Manila, the Pinoy Playboy Dante Balut, and the Impact player Fred Starr. That Starr with a double R, motherfucker. So, Showtime, Vernon Quinn, Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown, Dante Balut and Fred Starr. The 2 tag teams involved in this match, the Angry Assholes and the Drunken Showtime. The Angry Assholes sit on a 3, 2 and 1. The Drunken Showtime sit on a 4 and 2. In 2nd position at the moment, just behind the Ranch. So take your pick here. Who you got for the victory? Straight out the gate comes Shifty with a big lariat into the pin. What? No, not even a 1 count. Brought up to the feet now. Chop back down. Shifty brings him up. Bell clap. No. Dante breaks free. Jump and lariat just staggers Shifty though. Brings him up high, angled into the brain buster. Stomp down into the midsection. Wrenching that arm up, drops the hips over the arms now. Over we go. Broad around now, dragging him out the corner by his arms and his legs. Tagging in Vernon Quinn. Up to the feet. Arm drag takedown by Dante. Dante now grab and hold. Hold and Vernon Quinn, they're trying to wear him down. Vernon though quick on the attack, whips Dante off the ropes, drop kick into the chest. Stomp down into the midsection, wrenching on the arm now, trying to pop that sucker out of joint. Knee drop into the back, stomp down between the shoulders, looking to bring Dante up, and there's Dante grabbing hold of the arm breaker locked in. Irish whip into the corner, tagging in Fred Starr now. Fred with the Irish whip, Fred coming in, double stomp to the back. Dante now running knee shot into the jaw. Up on the feet now, Vernon Quinn, knife edge chop across his chest. Grabbed by Fred, whipped into the corner. Drop kick as he bounces out off the turnbuckle, turning round straight into the boots of Fred Starr. Picked up off the floor, whipped around, sit down power bomb by Fred. Up on his feet, Vernon Dosido around we go, the Irish whip reverse and out onto the apron lands Fred Starr. Tagged in now is Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. Fred dives back into the ring, grabs a hold of Shifty, delivers the jawbreaker. Shifty on the outside, Fred diving through the ropes here. Big right hand though, spun around, half and half into the neck breaker. Brought up to his feet, scooped up, spun outside, slam there, taking down Fred Starr. Count of 4, Fred being led over towards the steel steps. Face first into the steel goes Fred. Grab by the scruff of the neck, Fred being led around the ring. Face first into the apron again he goes. Brought up to his feet once again. Big right hand to the jaw. Count of 8, Shifty tossed down the side of the ring. 9 count, club and blow over the back, brought up to the feet now. Face first into the ring post, club and blow over the back. Fred now has Shifty around, dumps him down towards the steel steps. Count of 13 and Fred decides, fuck this, I'm getting back in the ring. Jumps back out the other side, restarts the count, grabbing Shifty now by the scruff of the neck. That tie-dye mofo with the rainbow afro now. Rolled into the ring. Draped over, chest first off the ring apron. Fred with a jumping knee shot into the temple. Dives into the ring now. Looking to tag in the Lady Killer from Manila, Dante Balut. Knife edge chop blocked. Big right hook. Rolling through, neck breaker. The roll up pin by Dante though, down for the count for the 1. And only a 1 count. Dante bringing Shifty up to his feet. Grabbing a hold here, grabbing him by the scruff of the neck. Leading him over towards the ropes into the corner of the angry assholes. Dosido around we go, Shifty now. Sending Dante across the ring into the Drunken Showtime corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. Dante now sending Shifty back into the asshole. That's right, I said he went into the asshole. Irish whip now off the ropes goes Shifty. Drop toe hold. Mushroom stomp to the back, and there's the knee shot into the temple again. Fred rocked with that forearm. Jumping knee shot to Shifty in the corner. Kick into the chest. Now the guillotine leg drop, and I'm going to have to be right back. Somebody at the door, and it ain't a good somebody. Apologies there, and as you can see, the Drunken Showtime all with the victory. There was the tilt-a-whirl by Vernon Quinn to Dante, holding off. For your winners of this match, Vernon Quinn and Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. Your Drunken Showtime. So let's add those to the leaderboard before we move on to our next match. The Drunken Showtime now sit top of Block A with a 5-2 record. But for how long? Because we know the Ranch are going to have a match at some point. Can they overtake? So that's 1, 2. We got another man's match, and then we'll move on back to the ladies again. So our next matchup is going to be let's see, Breddick and Victor Mason. Not only that, we've got Sweet Vibrations. So those of you who don't know, until September 24th, Mean Joey Green is going to be Candy Floss Pink. Losing a bet while we were away watching a match somewhere, he decided to say if they couldn't win, he'd dye his hair pink. Well, he went the whole hog. Every hair on his body is now pink. That's right, even including his pubes. He says it makes his dick look like a candy floss cone, and then they get to chew when they get down to the bottom. So here we have the Vermilion Coven versus Sweet vibrations. So let's see, where do we go? Sweet vibrations sit on a 2 and 4. Picking up their second victory yesterday. Vermilion Coven, well, they sit on a 2, 2 and 2. All the 2s for the Vermilion Coven. Well, let's see how this one goes. Bredick straight out the gate with the gut punch and the elbow shot to the side of the head. Followed up with a drop kick to the knee. Stomped down into the chest and now wrenching back. Joey being wrenched on. Trying to rip that face apart is Bredick here. Tiny Tim keeping a close eye, but Joey breakout. Grabs the leg, shoots from underneath Bredick. Landing him face first in the canvas. Big club and blow over his back. Spins him round. Irish whip into the corner. Knee shot into the top turnbuckle. Turned around now. Grabbed by the back of the head and dragged over towards the Vermilion Coven's corner. Now grabbed by the back. The head and neck now being cranked round by Joey. The Dirty Daddy, the King of Dong Star, he likes to be known. Well, let's see how much the Dong works out for him today. Brought up now is Bredick. Irish whip into the corner. Tagging in Man Crusher. Double team. Irish whip across the ring. Double backdrop sends Bredick flying through the air. Landed on his back now. Bringing Bredick up to his feet. Big club and blow over the back, dropping him down to one knee. The next right hand blocked and a gut punch by Bredick. Backdrop suplex to Man Crusher, taking him down. Who the fuck was that knocking on? What do you mean soon? What the fuck, you little ginger cunt? What the fuck, Kyron? Anyway, Man Crusher STO takedown on Victor Mason. Sorry about that. Kyron seems to be mouthing at me soon. We're not going anywhere soon. You've got a match soon enough and you're going to lose that light heavyweight belt that everyone wants to go on about. Dragged away now. Figure 4. Leg snap delivered to Man Crusher there. Stomped down into the back of the head. Grabbed up now, wrenching at the face of Man Crusher, trying to rip it apart. Is Victor Mason, spins him round, whips him into the corner of the Vermilion cover. There's the drop kick into the chest. Leg hook down for the count, for the one and only a 1 count. Man Crusher trying to make it to Joey, but instead breaks free of Victor's wrist control. And the STO takedown. Dragged away from the ropes now, over towards the Sweet Vibrations corner. Tagging in the pink one. Gonna give Victor Mason some pink eye maybe. Oh, whipped into the corner. Drop kick into the chest. Drops down Joey. Victor now grabbing him by the throat. Trying to choke him out. Tiny Tim getting in there, telling him he needs to break that hold. Stomp down into the midsection. Grabs a hold of the wrist. Stomping down on that lower back now. And then the boot into the side of the head. Fuck! Oh, you son of a bitch! The fuck was that for? It's not my fault you fucking lost. There's the knee shot to the jaw of Bredick. Oh, fuck, watery eyes. Bredick now. No, it's Victor Mason in the ring, not Bredick. Fuck, that's how much you knocked me, you cunt. There's the backdrop suplex by Joey. Joey now stomping down, missing. Victor Mason getting out of the way. Grabs a hold of a leg. Leg swept from underneath him. Wrenching round, trying to rip that knee apart. Was Victor Mason there. Stomped down into the back. Chokehold applied again by Victor Mason. Tiny Tim being a little bit lenient here. Irish whip into the corner of the Vermilion Coven. Tagged in now is Bredick. Double team pops up into the neck breaker. Joey now being brought to his feet. Grabs a hold of Bredick's wrist. Pull back. Shoulder block. Takedown. Whipped into the corner goes Bredick. Tagged in now is Man Crusher. Double axe handle to the arm there. Scoops Bredick up. No, Bredick slips out the back door into the neck breaker, taking him down off his feet. And Bredick making his way back over to Victor Mason, tagging in Victor now. Rolls through, grabbing hold of the ankle, sweeps the leg again. Twisting that knee up. Brought up to the feet. Victor now looking to put the final nail in the coffin. Sit down powerbomb into the pin for the 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Victor now laying in wait as Man Crusher slow to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Here comes the Blood Moon DDT. Leg hook down for the count. 1 and only a 1 because there's Joey to break the count. Bredick taking out Tiny Tim. He's lost control now as Mean Joey Green and Bredick are going at it inside the ring. Tiny Tim coming to. Both men getting out the ring, leaving Victor Mason and Man Crusher to go at it. There's Victor chopping away with those kicks into the chest. Spinning back kick, dropping Man Crusher down, driving all the air out of his lungs. But the hot tag made, and in comes Mean Joey Green. Ducks under the lariat, but there's the Pele kick by Victor Mason. Victor now dragging Joey away from the ropes. Forearm across the face for the pin for the 1 and only a 1 count. Victor spitting up his lunch, it seems. Tossed across the ring now by Mean Joey Green. Forearm into the face, sends him into the corner. Whipped across the ring he goes, into the corner of Sweet Vibrations, but Man Crusher's nowhere to be seen. Joey grabs him by the wrist, climbs the ropes, drops down, arm drag takedown. Brought up, kick to the midsection. Sets him up for the patella brainbuster. And Joey now laying in wait, hiding behind Victor Mason, playing peekaboo. Well, peekaboo, bitch. There we go. Frankensteiner. Leg hook down for the count. 1 and only a 1 because there's Bredick with the save. Joey though with a Northern Lights suplex, taking Bredick down. Rolls him over, grabs him by the leg, stiff kick into the ribs. Wrenches him up, boot between and face down into the canvas, driving him down. Drop kick sidestep by Victor Mason though. Grabs a hold of the arm, wrenches him down into the canvas. Folds it up, hammer locks between the legs and wrenches back. And Victor now dropping to his knees. Careful, Joey might take you up on that offer. There's the uppercut and a second uppercut. Whipped into the neutral corner. Comes in, no back elbow shot by Joey. Whips him into the Sweet Vibrations corner. Tosses him out, kick to the knee. And it's always sunny in Panama. The dong drop. Leg hook down for the count. Or dropping the D as it's called. And there's the 2 count. Man Crusher now has Bredick. Big right hand into the head. Bredick rolling out, Man Crusher getting out the way. There's the Pele kick again by Victor Mason. Double boots into the chest by Joey. Now raising those arms into the air, trying to get this crowd fired up. Stomps down to the back of Victor Mason's head and a stomp into the midsection. Setting him up. Gut wrench suplex there. Victor though straight back up to his feet. Joey spinning back kick. Irish whip into the ropes he goes. Drop kick again. Second drop, single leg drop kick now. Ducks under, floats around into the neck breaker, swinging through. Joey now bringing Victor up to his feet. Super kick to the jaw. Straight jackets him up. German suplex. Brought up to the feet now is Victor. Irish whip into the Sweet Vibrations corner. Big boot into the chest. And now stomping a hole in Victor Mason is Joey, now tagging himself in his Man Crusher. Laying the boots into the chest, following up. Joey back into the ring now. And again, laying the boots into the chest of Victor Mason. Double boot into the chest. Leg hook down for the count. There's a 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. 10 minutes of the match remaining. Victor Mason needs to make the tag. Man Crusher now looking to bring him up. Double axe handle to the man on all fours. This time brings him all the way up onto his feet. Runs through him with a lariat. Victor pops up and eats a second. Swings for a third, but catches the jumping lariat off the ropes by Mancrusher. Big running lariat. And that could be lights out Victor Mason. There's the 1, 2, and again the kick out on 2. Stiff kick down the spine. Victor now being brought, no, chops for a leg from underneath Mancrusher. And finally making the tag into Bredick. Mancrusher on his back looking up at the lights. Brought up to his feet now, grabbed by the throat. Straight up, choke slams him. Mancrusher now trying to get away. Bredick laying in wait. Comes in, scoops him up. In to the pile driver. Folds the arms up. Down for the pin. And a rope break. Sling blade by Victor Mason. And there's that poisonous bile spat over the hands by Bredick. Kick to the midsection, no leg caught. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Mancrusher now setting him up. Pile driver. And Bredick's just gone limp between the thighs of Mancrusher. Down for the pin for the 1, 2, and there's the kick out on 2. Mancrusher now looking to bring Bredick up, but Bredick sweeps the leg from underneath him again. Bredick looking for the tag. Victor Mason, there we go. Victor tags himself in. Looking to bring him up, but Mancrusher pull back lariat takes Victor down. Joey finally getting back up on the apron there. Victor Mason sweeps the leg from underneath Mancrusher. Back and forth. Uppercut. Staggers the big man. And here comes that final nail in the coffin again. Driving down Mancrusher. 1, 2, and the kick out on 2. Victor looking to bring Mancrusher up, but there's the elbow shot into the midsection, running through him. No, gut shot with the knee, corkscrew uppercut. Leg drop. Oh, Mancrusher there. Stiff kick into his chest. Victor Mason now dragging him away from the ropes. Stomp down into the midsection, working over Mancrusher here, trying to soften him up. Boot into the face. Locks the arm up behind the back. Grabs a hold of the wrist. Wrenches back again. Double knees into the small of the back before rolling through. Brought up now, grabs hold of the wrist. Mancrusher over the shoulder block, takedown. Tagging in Mean Joey Green. Victor Mason trying to get up to his feet. Rolls out of the way of the boot from Joey. Whipped into the corner of sweep vibrations he goes. Tagged in again is Mancrusher though. Climbing the ropes. Double axe handle to the arm. Forearm into the back. No, sidestep by Victor Mason. Jumping lariat by Victor. Mancrusher turns around. Now slowly getting up. Kick to the midsection. Blood Moon DDT. And Mancrusher busted open. Down for the pin now. 1, 2. And a save by Mean Joey Green. With a double axe handle taking out Bredick. Victor now climbing the ropes. Mancrusher laid out on his back. Victor perched high, calling for Mancrusher to get to his feet. Joey's turned his attention to Bredick on the outside. There's the jumping lariat from the top rope. Mancrusher grabbing hold of his shoulder block, takedown on Bredick and Victor Mason. Double axe handle to the back, and there you see Bredick now making his way back into the corner of the Vermilion Coven. Joey slowly getting back up to his feet. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck, face first into the ring apron, and up on his... Fuck's sake. What wee ball bag. What bollock are you on about, you little fuck? Grabbed up. Up on the feet now. Big right hand, no swing and a miss. Counter 6 still. Gut punch there by Man Crusher. Tosses Victor Mason into the ring on the counter 7 and slowly climbs through the ropes. Look at that hip drop right as Victor Mason was looking at his tag team partner. And there, Man Crusher now flexing. Belly to belly, no. Bell clap by Victor. Sets up Man Crusher for the final nail in the coffin. Too close to the ropes again. Victor laying in wait, the blood trickling down his face. Kick to the midsection, sets him up. Blood Moon DDT. The roll through into the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Victor Mason and Breddick, the Vermilion Coven, pick up a victory here over Sweet Vibrations. There you see him being set up on the shoulders for the final nail in the coffin. The Blood Moon DDT. Mean Jerry Green with a patella brainbuster. The Frankensteiner taking him down. Mean Jerry Green coming out the corner, dropping the D. And Jimmy, you little fucker, you cut that replay off short again. Let's see. Sweet Vibrations now sit. That ain't right. Wait a second, it's not updating. What the fuck? There we go, should have updated now. 2 and 5. The Vermilion Coven sit 3, 2 and 2. Still keeps them in 5th position though. Block B, a closer block than Block A it seems. And now we need to move on to one of our ladies matches. So let's bring on the girls. Where are we going next? Aha. One Cotton Candy, who we have heard shall be retiring from in-ring competition at the end of this term. Apparently focusing on her future relations with somebody else. Yes, that's right. Cotton Candy has hooked up with the former owner of Ruthless Incorporated, Max Vane, behind Bill's back, and she's now leaving in-ring competition at the end of the term. Moving on, so here we have Anne Bonny, Cotton Candy, Sweet Desire versus the Violent Vixens, Jennifer Quinn and the Goddess of Pain. Sweet Desire sit on a 1 and 2. The Violent Vixens sit 1, 1 and 1. That one draw could be contested by Fate and Fury, but, well, the referee's decision is final. Cotton Candy versus Jennifer Quinn to start this match off. Jennifer forcing Cotton Candy back into the corner here with a collar and elbow tie-up. Tiny Tim grabbing a hold of Jennifer's titties. Colin with the bitch slap. Walks around, collar and elbow top again, now getting the waist control. Lifting her up face first into the canvas. Side headlock. Jennifer Quinn getting up to the feet, holding the headlock in. Rolls her over the hips and there's a headlock again. Now Cotton Candy counters. Traps her head between the thighs. Collar and elbow type now. Jennifer has the arm bar locked in. Drops Cotton down, moves up. Wrenching through that shoulder. Fujiwara armbar locked in by Cotton Candy. Wrenching on the arm, then releasing the hold. Comes in. Tilda well head scissor takedown. Big European uppercut by Jennifer Quinn. Grabbed by the head, tossed across the ring goes Colin Candy here. Trapped between the thighs, elbow shot to the top of the head. Brought up to the feet now, Colin. Jennifer Quinn, big right hand, no swing and a miss. Right hand fired back by Cotton Candy. Colin elbow tight, shrugged off by Jennifer Quinn. There's a snap suplex, taking her over. Brought up to the feet now. Irish whip into the corner of Sweet Desire. Straight off the top, diving cross body there. Stiff kick down the spine. What the fuck? Tagged in now is Jennifer Quinn and Goddess of Pain. The Violent Vixens now double teaming Ann Bonny, bringing her all the way up. Super backdrop suplex there, taking down Ann Bonny, and now Goddess laying the stomp into the lower back, wrenching back on the head of Ann Bonny there, trying to make her smile. Tiny Tim saying no, Ann's not giving up. Up to the feet now, snaps her over her back. Both ladies feeling the effects there. All whipped into the corner of Sweet Desire. Puts that coochie in the face of the Goddess. Raining down the right hands. Now the big European uppercut. Boot into the chest. Stomping away. Setting her up. And what's Anne looking for? She's climbing the ropes here. Goddess laid out in the corner of Sweet Desire. And up on the top turnbuckle. Drop kick. Coast to coast there by Ann Bonny. Dragging Goddess out the corner now. Stomped down into the back. Goddess trying to get up to her feet. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck. Brought over towards the ropes. Irish whip across the ring. Pop up into the cutter off the ropes there. Goddess on her back. Sat up now by Ann Bonny. Breaks free as she got up to the feet. European uppercut. Irish whip over the top rope, landed on the apron, goes Ann. Big right hand to the head. Mark Caliber, how you doing? Sorry, didn't see your comment. Didn't come up on the screen, but I've just checked the chat. How you doing, Mark? There's the elbow shot to the top. To the knee. Kick to the midsection. Ann Bonny rolling through with a neck breaker. Count of 3 on the outside. Ann grabbing Goddess by the scruff of the neck. Leading around. Big right hand, left hand there by Goddess. Slapping away. Stiff kick into the back of the calf. Club and blow across the back. Big right hand. The uppercut nose. Swing and a miss. Back and forth between these two as they fight their way up the ramp here. Goddess not taking off her feet there. And now kick to the midsection. Sets her up. One suplex. Double underhook suplex again. Setting her up on the ramp for the double underhook DDT. Out the way of the boot. Goddess now suplexes Ann over onto that steel ramp. Referees count up to 11 now. There's a big European uppercut. Ann with a high kick, leg caught, swept from underneath her. Rolled over. Ankle bar, ankle lock in. Fuck! I'm seriously going to have to lock that fucking door. Count of 16. Both ladies dive into the ring. Big right hand. Full Nelson slam there to the Goddess. Now the big left hand's raining down into her head. Goddess trying to get those hands up to protect herself. But Ann Bonny not letting up. Brings her up to her feet now. Gets behind. Looks for the German. No. Goddess lands on her feet. Whips Ann Bonny into a neutral corner here. Comes in with a big body splash. And laid out on the back on the floor. Picked up. Brought up to her feet. Scooped up on the shoulders. Death Valley driver. Leg hook down for the pin for the 1, 2. And somehow Ann got up on the count of 3. Or just before the count of 3. Whipped into the corner now. Goddess looking to tag in Jen. But Ann Bonny breaking free with a gut punch. carrying Goddess up on her shoulders, runs into the top turnbuckle with her lower back, running power slam, taking down the Goddess, and there's a stomp into the lower back for good measure. Grabbing a hold of the wrist, single arm monkey flip, tossing her away from Jennifer Quinn, getting that distance from the tag team partner. Count of one here. Tiny Tim starts again. There's both ladies now on the outside. Being carried around the outside is the Goddess. Dumped on her ribs on the security barrier there. Those thin barriers, just a little sliver in a cloth over the metal barriers. No giving those whatsoever. There's the gut punches. Big right hand. Spinning kick there to the head. Kick to the midsection. Sets her up. Roll through into the neck breaker. The count still going on. Fireman's carry takedown. Up to the count of 7 on the outside here. Big right hand. Goddess now grabbing Anne by the back of the neck. Dragging her around the ring. Face first into the steel she goes. Count of 10. There's the uppercut. Belly to back suplex, dumping her over her shoulder. Count of 12. Tossed into the ring goes Anne Bonny. And now face down, ass up, trying to make it to Cotton Candy, and there you have the hot tag was made. Rolling kick there by Goddess. By Cotton, just catches Goddess. Big European uppercut by Goddess. Now there's the rolling kick again, taking down Goddess. But Goddess straight back up onto her feet. Back elbow shot, European uppercut. Hot shots are on the top rope. Brought up to her feet again is Candy. Whipped into the corner now. Tagged in is Jennifer Quinn. Climbing the ropes up on the top turnbuckle. Double axe handle to the arm. Dumped down on the back of the head though is Jennifer Quinn. Caught by Cotton Candy there. Bringing her up. No. Arm drag takedown by Jennifer Quinn. Club and blow. Gut punch by Cotton. Fighting her way up. Rolling kick takes down Jennifer Quinn. Brings her up to her feet now. Collar and elbow tight. There's a big kick to the midsection. Breaking free and a spear by Jennifer Quinn. Hooking the leg for the pin for the one and only a 1 count. Stomp down into the lower back. Grabs a hold of the wrist. There's the step through. Single arm monkey flip. Over she goes. Jennifer now has Cotton on her feet. Kick to the midsection. And the cutter. Twisting cutter there for the 1, 2, and 3. The Violent Vixens victorious. And is that the momentum they need for later on today when they take on Fate and Fury at episode 23? If Fate and Fury lose, then they will be out of the title shot of the pay-per-view on the 22nd. There you see Goddess with a Death Valley driver into the pin, the kick out. Here you see on the outside the rolling neck breaker. The double team here by Jennifer Quinn with a double axe handle to Cotton Candy. The big spear cutting Cotton down. But your winners of this match, the Goddess of Pain, Jennifer Quinn, your Violent Vixens. Congratulations, ladies. But we're not done there. Oh no. We've still got another 3 men's matches at least to go. So let's bring on our next match. Where do we go next? Connor Stewart, Declan Shaw going up against Mr. U-Taker and Mark Caliber. That's right, your Apocalypse Disciples versus the Lairds of War. The Lairds of War joint first place in the division at the moment on a 6-1. Manly Dominance yet to have their 8th match yet. they'll be going, well, their next scheduled match. Let's just make sure that's correct. Yes, the Manly Dominance next scheduled match is against the Lairds of War. So an all-important match there. Who could win the group? Who could come in second? Well, only time will tell. But right now, it's all about the Apocalypse Disciples and the Lairds of War and who can go forward from here. So take your pick, who you got for the victory. I'm just going to update the ladies. Connor Stewart and Mr. Utaker starting this match off. Mr. Utaker swinging, but scooped up by Connor and driven down with that sidewalk slam there. Club and blow by Connor as Mr. Utaker's up to his feet. From behind now. Back drop. Nope, the atomic drop there. Kick to the midsection. Connor now has Mr. Utaker in their corner. Scoops him up, backbreaker, sets him up to Declan, who scoops him over for a suplex. Stomped down into the chest. Utaker now laid on his back, dragged out the corner by Declan now, sits him up. Oh, whiplash effect to Mr. Utaker. Brought up to his feet now, collar elbow tight, Mr. Utaker shrugging off Declan. The weight advantage wholly in Mr. Utaker's corner. Big right hand by Connor Stewart. Tagged in now is Declan up, snapmared over. Big boot into the face of Mr. Utaker. Stomped down into the chest. Utaker now having his lower back worked. Boots into the head here. Arm wrenched up, hammer locked up. The Apocalypse Disciples currently sit, let's check their record, on a 3-3 in 6th position at the moment. Like I said, the Lairds of War currently sit in joint top on a 6-1. Their next match is against the Manly Dominance, who sit in 1st position. Coming out the gate, rolling kick, staggering Connor Stewart with Mark Caliber. But there's the double axe to the face. Connor running right through Mark Caliber there. Mark now bringing Connor up. Big right hand blocked there. Kick to the midsection. Cobra clutch. No, Mark rolls him through. Rolls him over his shoulder, and there's the running lariat taking Connor to the outside. Mark Caliber perched up on that top turnbuckle. As Connor starts to climb up to his feet. Mark through the air. The elbow dropped to the top of the head. Connecting with Connor Stewart's big ball dome. Scooped up. Lower back smashed over the ring apron. Comes running in, but caught by Mark Caliber. Tossed towards the security barriers, falling to the floor goes Connor Stewart. Brought up to his feet now, Mongolian chop by Mark. Grabs a hold of Connor, brings him up. Big suplex there on the outside. Those mats have little give, if any, at all. But there, Connor scoops the legs from underneath Mark and slams him down. Face first into the ring post goes Connor. Mark now face first again, smashing the head of Connor off that ring post. Rolls out of the way of the stomp though. Inverted high angle suplex taking Connor down. Count of 8 now on the outside. Connor brought up to his feet now. Irish whip sent it rolling underneath the bottom rope. Mark with the club and blow and the big boot to the side of the head. Connor trying to make it to Declan. Mark Caliber though with a stomp down into the back of his head, bringing him up to his feet. Grabbing him by the scruff of the neck. Utaker now returning to the corner, up against the ropes is Connor Stewart here. Sent across the ring. Mark Caliber building up a head of steam. Pop-up cutter. The depths of despair there by Mark Caliber on Connor Stewart. Grabs him into the corner. Boot into the midsection. Now laying the boots into the chest. Mr. Utaker now in. Boots into the chest of Connor Stewart. Tagged in again is Mark Caliber. Raining down those boots still. Connor Stewart like a rag doll in the corner. They'll wind up the double boots by Mr. Utaker. Drop kick into the chest of Connor. Leg hook down for the count. 1, 2, and there's the kick out on 2. Mr. Utaker saw Declan in the ring, started running over. Declan getting out of the way just in time, it seems. Stomped down, missing. Connor caught though, whipped into the corner of the Apocalypse Disciples, and tagged in is Mark Caliber. Backbreaker, Mark off the rope, leg drop over. And Connor starting to try and make his way to the corner again. Gets out of the way of the boot, but gets caught with the Uranagi slam into the Anaconda Vice. Connor on his back, flailing around. Mark has it locked in deep. Is Connor going to give up? No, he's not. He rolls Mark Caliber over. You can see he's got Shades of Demolition. What? That's a new name for it. Okay. Scooped up high, angled, inverting suplex there. Big scoop and power slam as Mark Caliber came running in, and beating on that chest now is Connor Stewart. Irish whip into the corner. Shades of Demolition, is that the Anaconda Vice submission hold, or is that the Depths of Despair, which I called? The rolling kick, swing and a miss. Brought up, club and blow over the chest, inverted DDT there to Mark Caliber. Ah, okay, I got you now. Wrenching on the face of Mark Caliber. Stomp down into the... No, it's not the Layers of War, that's Cassie, and she's coming up later on. It's the Lairds of War. Trapezius claw locked in on Mark Caliber now. Connor needing to make the tag, and in comes Declan Shaw. Mark on his back looking up at the lights. Stomp down into the chest. Declan calling for Mark to get to his feet. Asking you shall receive. Mark on his feet now, walks straight into a forearm from behind. Half and half suplex. No, counted by Mark Caliber there. Both red heads. Good point. Up on the shoulders now. Go to sleep by Mark. The knee shot to the jaw. Off the ropes. Running kick to the head. And Declan now laid face down, ass up. Mark rolling him over. Centre of the ring. Backing it up. And there's the curb stomp. Cutting down Declan now. Bringing him up to his feet. Big running shoulder tackle. And a big running lariat now. Ducks under, no, another lariat. Declan up in the corner. Connor Stewart climbing through the ropes, distracting the referee here. Tossed out the corner. Mark climbs up. Leg drop from the second rope. And now Mark going all the way up. Connor Stewart sees what's going on. Pushes him down. Landing hard on his partner though. And there's the hot tag made in. There's the elbow shot by Declan, breaking free of what could have been a belly-to-belly. Forearm into the face. Utaker now whipped into the corner of the Lairds of War. Big body splash hits the top turnbuckle. Mr. Utaker distracted by Connor Stewart, gets caught with a side suplex. Brought up to his feet. Big right hand to the face. Up on the shoulders. The spin outside slam. This move finished Griffith Davianoff yesterday. But he doesn't go for the pin. The big boot by Mr. Utaker to the knee gets the way. Big European uppercut now by Declan, and he's measuring Mr. Utaker up now. Utaker slowly putting himself up on the ropes. Connor Stewart poised and ready to get back involved. Coming in for the running lariat, but hot shot. It is Declan now. And Mr. Utaker calling on the dark spirits. Well, all he's getting is Connor Stewart instead, as he came running in there with a double axe to the face. Stiff kick into the midsection. Pump, handle, Samoan drop. Driving Mr. Utaker down into the canvas. Drags him away from the corner. Hooks the leg for the pin for the 1, 2. And the kick out on 2. Stiff kick in the back. Sitting Mr. Utaker up. Going to work with that trapezius claw now. Brought up to the feet now. Pulled back lariat by Mr. Utaker. Cuts down Connor Stewart. There you see Declan Shaw on the outside on all fours. And tagged in now is the fresh man Mark Caliber, as Connor is on his back. Being brought up to his feet slowly. Knife edge chop across the chest. Forearm into the jaw. Kick to the midsection. No, leg caught. Picked up. And a big spine buster delivered to Mark Caliber. Mark now grabbed by the legs. Dragged towards the centre of the ring. What's he looking for here? Big stomp into the midsection. Driving the air out the lungs. And Connor now laying in wait for Mark Caliber to get to his feet. In his blind spot. Full Nelson slam. Taken down into the pin. 1, 2. And Declan has Mr. U take a sunset flip power bomb. Mark Caliber now gets a hold of the arm. Arm breaker to Connor Stewart. Club and blow to the head. Big forearm rocks him against the ropes. Mark now whips him across the ring. Here comes the depths of despair. That pop-up cutter off the ropes. And Mark delaying the pin now. Finally gets in. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. The Apocalypse Disciples put an end and stop the Lairds of War taking control of the tournament block. Declan Shaw not watching what was going on in the ring. You see he was looking the other way, but there's the stomps down into the chest. And Mr. U-Taker now whipped in. The double boots into the chest of Connor Stewart. And again we get to see that move highlighted. For some reason, Jimmy, you fucking schmuck. The Apocalypse Disciples picking up the 3 points. Stopping the Lairds of War taking control of the tournament. Like I said, the next match for the Lairds is Manly Dominance, so they'll definitely need to win that one. Driven down there was Mr. U-Taker. Dragged out the corner after that pump handle Samoan drop. But your winners of this match, Mr. U-Taker, Mark Caliber, the Apocalypse Disciples. So we're going to move right along. Let's get our next match out. The next match up is going to be the Bastage and Gord Sin going up against Atrocity and Pyro. The Loans of Mayhem lost their last match. Brutal Burn won their last match. So as always, the momentum on the side of Brutal Burn at the moment. But that means fuck all in this tournament. It could go any way at all. Brutal Burn currently sitting this tournament on a 2 and 4. The Loners of Mayhem sit on a 4 and 3 in third position. Like I said, Block B a lot closer than Block A. So take your pick here. Who you got for the win? Straight out of the gate, collar and elbow tie up. Into the corner. Tiny Tim breaking things up. Collar and elbow tie up again. Side headlock this time. Shot against the ropes. Goes the Bash, who's sent across the ring. Backdrop there by Atrocity. Sends the big man over. Brings him up to his feet. Big right hand to the jaw. And again. STO takedown. Mark Caliber, you can see, very happy for his win. Brought up to the feet now. Big gut punch by the Bastage. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck and dragged across the ring. Snapmared over. Brought up to the feet now. Roll up pin there by the Bastage. Down. 1. And only a 1. Looked like Tiny Tim may have delayed that little count there. Big right hook to the jaw. Hip breaker into the power slam. Taking him down again. Big stomp into the chest. And again by Atrocity. Grab by the wrist, whipped into the corner. Tagged in is Pyro. Whipped up, set up now for that assisted double power bomb, driving Bastage down, folding him up. Pyro brings him up, knee shot into the side of the head, rocking that jaw, bringing him up to his feet again. Big running, no, Bastage with a back elbow shot. Uranagi, big stiff kick down the spine as Pyro came crashing down there, and Bastage now makes the tag, and in comes Gord Sin. Gord now with a stomp down into the chest. Double underhook, suplexes him over, and again still holding on. Another double underhook, rolling through, sets him up, double underhook, DDT, planting down the Pyro there. Stomp into the small of the back. Pyro laid out, big body splash by Gord Sin. Gord now bringing him up, nope, rolled over the back he goes. Pyro tagging himself out, bringing in Atrocity now. Gord Sin on his feet, sees Atrocity come towards him, whips him across into the Loners of Mayhem corner, diving cross body, missing. Big boot, swing and a miss there. To the outside, big right hand, scooped up now. Brought over, hot shotted onto the apron there. Big right hand to the jaw. Running Lariat ducked under by Atrocity. Kick to the midsection and a club and blow over the lower back. Gord Sin brought up, big right hand, and again, nope, swatted to one side. Big right hand again fired out by Atrocity. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck. Led over towards the ropes. Face first into the ring apron he goes. On the count of 6 now, up on the feet, spinning back kick, no, swing and a miss. Club and blow over the head, up to the feet goes Gord Sin. Scooped up on the shoulders, brought around, face first into the ring apron goes Gord Sin, and brought up to his feet now. Tossed into the ring he goes. Stomped down to the back of the head, brought up, kick to the midsection. Rolling through, face first into the canvas goes Gord Sin. Brought up to the feet now. Whipped around into the corner. Tagged in. Setting Pyro up. Lariat, springboard, Lariat, German suplex combination. Leg hook for the pin. And there's the bargain ISO. And holy shit, Pyro just got taken out by Atrocity, sliding Lariat there. Taking the head of Tiny Tim and Pyro all at the same time. There you see Tim feeling the effects. Pyro up on his feet and going straight back to work on Gord Sin, laying down the left hand, and a stomp to the midsection for good measure. Pyro now rolled over the back of Gord Sin. Stomp down into the midsection. I know I said 11, well it looks like we're going for 12. Kick to the dick, setting him up, double underhook, up on the shoulders, tossing the caber, rolling through, leg hook down for the count, 1, 2, and there's the kick out on 2. Gord Sin not done yet though. Bringing him up to his feet, whips him into the corner, taking out Tiny Tim. Stepping all over Tiny Tim's nuts. Oh, the Gingangooli's taking a pound in there. Up on the shoulders of Gord Sin, Bastage through the air. Lariat to the back of the head, driving him face first into the canvas. Leg hook for the pin. 1. And only a 1 count because there's Atrocity breaking it up. Gord Sin and the Bastage holding him in position for the Inseguri from the Bastage. Stomp down into the midsection. Pyro sat up, not knowing where the fuck he is. Takes another boot into the chest. Stomp down, missing. Big Lariat swing and a miss. Shoulder block takedown by the Pyro. Brought up to his feet now. Scooped up all the way over with that suplex, tossing him across the ring. Pyro now. Trapezius claw locked in. Leg swept from underneath him. Club and blow over the back. Grabbed by the throat. Lifted above the head. Military press into the power slam. You can see Bastard rolling that shoulder. Trying to get the blood flowing around the body and that, trying to get that limb more mobile. Pyro now trying to get away from the Loners of Mayhem corner. Swing out, sit down, power bomb. Pyro now laid face down, ass up. Bastard's grabbed by the wrist, driven face first or shoulder first into the canvas there. Scooped up, suplexed over. Now Pyro taking back control. Drops the headbutt. Bastard's being brought up to his feet now. Grabbed by the wrist. Whipped across into the corner. Big running body splash. Dumping him down face first. Brought up to his feet. Whipped into the corner again. Tagged in now is Atrocity. Sets him up. Pop up. Holding the waist. Springboard lariat. German suplex combination. Down for the pin for the 1, 2, and the break by Gordsin, and that sliding lariat taking down Gordsin, catching Atrocity with a glancing blow, but Atrocity slower to get up than Pyro was. Pyro out the ring now. Atrocity giving Gordsin a good spanking across the ass, saying get the fuck out and stay out of this match. Jackhammer center of the ring. Bastard standing over Atrocity on the outside. Big boot into the chest. Atrocity being brought up to his feet now. Irish whip across into the corner he goes, and Alone's a Mayhem. Bastard now lays the boot into the midsection, and now raining down the stomps into the chest. And how many times have we seen somebody getting stomped a hole in tonight? Or today, should I say, too many fucking times. But it's a stampede, and Atrocity is getting stomped the fuck out. In comes the double boots by Gordsin, flying through the air, taking him down, and we almost got his sight right up at the kilt, and looked Nessie in the eye. There's the 1, 2, and the shoulder up on 2. Bastard saw Pyro coming through the ropes, came running in, and Pyro got the fuck out of dodge as soon as he saw the kick out had happened. Wrestling takedown by Atrocity on Gordsin. Raining down the left hands as we approach the halfway point in the match. Brought up to the feet now, big running lariat. Second running lariat taking down Atrocity, ducks under. Heel kick there, takes Atrocity down. Stomp down to the back of the head. Bringing him up to his feet, kick to the midsection. Setting him up, we're going to have him on the shoulders and we're going to toss that caber. Down he goes, into the pin, leg hooked. 1, 2, and 3. The Loners of Mayhem victorious. Here you see that springboard lariat, German suplex combination. Bastard with a jumping lariat from behind, taken down. Rolled over, big suplex there. Here we see Bastard on the receiving end of another. But not enough to put the Loners of Mayhem out of this match. As you see them running a train. And here comes the flying Scotsman in the corner. The Loners of Mayhem now in second position on a 5 and 3. So at the moment, Drunken Showtime, Loners of Mayhem, Manly Dominance and the Lairds of War are going through. But like I said, we're only 8 matches in. They have 10 matches to do. So it's far from over yet for the teams in and around there. Let's see where do we go next. We got this match coming up next. A big old baller, Sexy, the D-Train, and his partner, Wild Matt Outlaw. Going up against Ace And Braxton Rich. Pretty Rich. So the last train robbers versus Pretty Rich. And then we'll move on to our final match of the day, which is match number 12, a boner match. That's right, it's a boner match for today. Why the fuck not? So at the moment, the last train robbers sit on a 4 and 4. Pretty Rich sit on 2-3-2. The draws could end up costing some of these teams dearly. The Apocalypse Disciples trying to play catch up in the A block on a 4 and 3, trying to catch up to 6 and 2 and 6 and 1. It's possible depending on how the next few results go. The last train robbers, well, 4 and 4, they can still see themselves up near the top. But straight out the gate, Ace comes in, taking down D-Train. D-Train now whipped into the corner of Pretty Rich. Over the top rope goes Ace. D-Train getting the head out of the way. Big flying forearm, and again another forearm. D-Train pissed off. Hits a forearm of his own, sends Ace against the ropes. Across the ring he goes and bounces off the chest of D-Train. Elbow drop to the knee. Stomp down into the chest. And there he is, the Thug and Icehold himself. I'm sure he's got a cold one in his hand now after his match. Leg shot from underneath him. And D-Train raining down that hammer fist to the head of Ace. Big right hands raining down on Ace here. D-Train now bringing Ace up to his feet. Grab by the scruff of the neck. Led over towards the ropes. Into the corner of the last train robbers. Not up against the corner though. Hangs him up. Looking to take his head off there underneath the bottom rope. Brought up to his feet now. Ace. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck again. Led into the corner of the last train robbers. Head first into the turnbuckle he goes, and tagged in now is Wild Matt Outlaw. D-Train holding him wide open for the gut. Shot there. The kick to the midsection. Scooped up snap suplex by Ace. Rolls them hips. Takes him over. A second suplex. Ace now calling crucifix takedown on Matt Outlaw, and Ace is going up top already. Matt Outlaw laid in the splash zone. Ace all the way up top, calling for Matt to get to his feet. Through the air. Oh, overshot it. Went all the way over, landed hard. And Matt Outlaw stomping on his chest for a good measure. Matt now calling for Ace to get to his feet. Club and blow across the back. Dumps his head on the canvas. Brings him up. No, arm drag takedown. Stiff kick into the side of the head. Rolls them hips over. Knee shot into the jaw of Matt Outlaw. And Ace now needs to make the tag to Braxton, and there it is, the tag made. Matt Outlaw on his feet though, seal the tag. Hurricane Runner takedown by Braxton, Rich enough to catch Matt off guard enough. Rolled over the shoulders now goes Braxton. Brought up to the feet now. Kick to the midsection, DDT, plants Braxton, leg hook down for the count. One and only a 1 count. Stiff kick into the ribs. Brought up. Jawbreaker. Comes running in. Rolling through into the neck breaker. Brought up. Shoulder block takedown. Stomp down into the knee. Brings him up. Jawbreaker. Float over. Rolling neck breaker by Braxton. Matt brought up to his feet. Whipped into a neutral corner. Braxton running, knee shot, shining wizard there. Out the corner with the bulldog. Braxton looking to bring Matt Outlaw up to his feet. Elbow shot though by Matt. Breaks out the hold. Whips Braxton into the corner of the last train robbers. Tiny Tim getting the fuck out of the way quickly. D-Train now holds the boots. And there's the head smashed off the boots of the D-Train. Braxton trying to make it over to Ace, and D-Train just takes a slow walk over and stomps down on the back of Braxton, stopping him in his tracks. Cranking the head round now on Braxton. Here is D-Train. And like I said, we're going to go for one bonus match after this. Jawbreaker, and that's so the Violent Vixens can't say I'm giving Fate and Fury an unfair advantage. Making it nice and even here. Brought up to the feet. Grab, and D-Train now driving the spike home on Braxton Rich here. Busting him open with that trio of headbutts. Leg hook down for the count for the 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Braxton sat up, stiff kick down the spine. Seems to have woken him up a bit, but D-Train straight on his case, whips him into the corner of the Last Train Robbers. Big boot into the midsection, and oh, here we go again. Somebody in the corner and getting a hole stomped in their chest. Matt Outlaw now in. Tagging himself in again as the D-Train. Running a train on Braxton Rich, and here it comes. The double boots there from Matt Outlaw. Braxton now trying to make it to Ace again. Rolled over, leg hook down for the pin. Tiny Tim out of position. D-Train cutting Ace off with the spear. 2, and only a 2 count. Ace rolling out the ring. D-Train being countered by Tiny Tim. Stomped down by Matt, missing. Float over into the rolling neck breaker by Braxton on Matt. Braxton backs up into the corner. Lays in wait as Matt stumbling around like he's drunk. Up to his feet now. In comes Braxton Rich. Up on the shoulders. Stock market crash. Down for the pin. Leg hooked for the count 1. And only a 1 count. Braxton eyeing up D-Train, but D-Train out the ring. Braxton diving out after him. Changes his mind. Smart move, Braxton. Dives back into the ring now. Looks to bring Matt Outlaw up to his feet. Matt whipped into the corner of Pretty Rich here. Braxton, no do-si-do, around we go. Braxton fights out with the elbow shot though. Hurricane Runner takedown on Matt Outlaw. Stomp down into the chest. Knee into the lower back. Wrenching back on that neck. The rear chin lock applied. Not going anywhere. Brought up, rolled through. Matt Outlaw, big right hand to the head. Grabs Braxton by the throat. Fiery pit. Choke slam to Braxton Rich there. Brings him up to his feet. The Irish whip into the corner of the Last Train Robbers. Matt now tagging in the D-Train. Sets him up on the shoulders. D-Train off the ropes. Boot to the head. And that could be all she wrote for Braxton Rich. There's the leg hook down for the count. 1, 2, and 3. The Last Train Robbers with the victory. Here's Braxton with that shining wizard into the running bulldog. The stomp down into the chest of Braxton Rich as he was trapped in the corner there. There's the double boots into the chest again. Up on the shoulder, stop market crash there by Braxton Rich. Fiery pit choke slam in the corner. Followed up by the D-Train rocking the boot to the head of Braxton Rich. Ace, you can see worse for wear on the outside there. Nowhere to be seen. And the Last Train Robbers pick up a victory now, sitting 5 and 4 in third position. Behind the Loners of Mayhem on the 5 and 3. And the Drunken Showtime on 5 and 2. Remember, you get 10 matches in this tournament. It's a round robin. There's 11 teams in each block. 10 matches each to get through to the next round, which is the knockout round. The top 2 go through. The winner of A faces the runner-up of B. The winner of B faces the runner-up of A. If you're in those 2 final spots, well, good luck to you in the knockout stages. Everyone else, commiserations. But like I said, we're going to have a boner match. And it's a boner match which sees, as Caleb Calder the layer of war earlier, which is Cassie, Madam Red and Wrestling Mama going up against the mighty Minerva. And Maddie, what the hell? Maddie Mad Cow. Just to make things fair on the Violent Vixens later on today, when episode 23 is on. So we have Fatal Attraction and Fate and Fury in this match. Fatal Attraction, Fate and Fury, your next two teams up. Let's take a look at the bracket, see how they stand. Fate and Fury in second place on a 2-1-1. Fatal Attraction sitting on 1-3. Fate and Fury win this match. Well, it's all on the Pretty Reckless. Collar and elbow tied, Minerva versus Cassie, Madam Red to start this off. Cassie gets the waist control. Now the side headlock locked in on Minerva. That's right, Minerva dressed up as the Colonel. Losing a bet. Has to dress like this for a month. Dragged out, and it's all because of them thighs though. Stomp down. Big boot into the face of Cassie. Face first into the canvas. She goes again, wrenching that arm behind her back. Grabs the wrist, folding it back now. Minerva drops those double knees into the small of the back. Minerva bringing Cassie up to her feet. Scooped up high above her head. Hippolytus arrow early on in the match. Double boots into the chest though by Cassie, breaking free of the hold. And Cassie looking to make the tag to Wrestling Mama. The Amazon meets the Centurion in the match. Pull back Lariat takes down Wrestling Mama. Knife edge chop, swinging a miss though by Minerva. Off the ropes goes Minerva. Mama with a big boot, sidestep by Minerva. Caught though into the Northern Light suplex. Brought up now, club and blow over the back. German suplex to Minerva. That's right. Long story, she lost a bet. Her brother was the person that won the bet. Gets to decide what she wore for a month. And this was the attire he chose. Because everyone goes on about Minerva's thighs. Well, the Colonel brings you them thighs. Wheelbarrow into the facebuster. Minerva now stomped down, missing by Wrestling Mama. Ducks under. Minerva now with the gut buster on Wrestling Mama. Looks to bring her up to her feet, grabs her by the throat. And there's the Uranagi slam, driving Mama down. Brought up to the feet now. Irish whip into the corner we go. Tagged in is Maddie Mad Cow. What are we looking for here? The slingshot, forearm, drapes her over the knees. The elbow drop, back breaker combination. And Mama now wants to make it to Cassie, Madam Red, but there's Maddie with a stomp down to the Achilles tendon. Stopping Mama from going anywhere. There's the big boot into the face, though by Mama, stomp down onto the lower back. Maddie now trying to get up to her feet. Grabs a hold of Mama. Russian leg sweep taking her down. Grab by the wrist, dragging her out away from the rope. Stomp down into the midsection. Stomps down into the lower back, and there's the big boot across the jaw. Maddie now folding Mama up. Arm wrenched around the back. What are we going to get next? The double knees into the spine. Rolling through went Maddie there. Stomp down into the chest. Arm drag takedown by Wrestling Mama on Maddie. Club and blow over the shoulders. Bringing Maddie up to her feet now. Grab by the scruff of the neck. Led over face first into the top turnbuckle. And count that all the way up to 10. Hey, you're sitting in second position. You're only there because you're above Legacy Express. The number one contenders are violent vixens. So the emphasis is on you to get the win. And I must have forgot what I originally said, because you know I'm forgetting a lot of things these days apparently. There's the knee shot to the jaw, dragged out the corner. Wrestling Mama on her back, raining down those left hands to the head, stomp to the midsection, and another stomp down, being brought up. Big forearm whipped into the corner. Big boot to the face on Wrestling Mama, club and blow by Maddie. Maddie now get caught by Wrestling Mama and rolled over the back she goes. Brought up to her feet. Maddie now takes the big lariat and a second lariat, cutting her off her feet. Mama off the ropes. Side leg drop kick takes Maddie down. And there's the hot tag. Get your ass in that match. Holy shit. Swinging them thighs and takes down Wrestling Mama. Looks for the spear, but Mama leapfrogs it. But there's the lariat taking Mama off her feet. Stomp down into the back. Minerva now, forearm across the face. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out by Mama on 2. Stomp down into the back of the head. Mama being lifted up off the canvas. Minerva with a running power slam, driving Mama into the mat, bringing her up to her feet. Minerva now setting her up for the fall from Grace. Down for the pin for the 1, 2, and the kick out on 2. Here comes the Tartarus rack, locked in by Minerva on Wrestling Mama. But Mama not giving up. There's the elbow shots into the side of the head. Drops down to her feet. Mama now grabs a hold of Minerva, whips her into the corner of Fatal Attraction. Mama follows up slowly, tags in. No, lays the boot to the midsection and now stomping down on them breastises of Mighty Minerva. She's all about them breasts and them thighs, those 13 herbs and spices. And there's the big boots by Mama, tenderizing them breasts. In comes Cassie with the double boots of her own. Cassie now hooking her leg for the pin, down for the count, 1, and only a 1 count because there's Maddie. Dove through the ropes, Minerva managing to kick out though. There's the elbow shot into the midsection. Running STO takedown, and now Minerva laying in wait. Kick to the midsection. Cassie now being caught. Up in the Tartarus rack now is Cassie, Madam Red. Wrenched over those shoulders. Tiny Tim watching closely, but Cassie not giving up either. There's the elbow shots to the side of the dome of Minerva, and she lets go of Cassie. Neck breaker takes down Minerva, and now Minerva trying to make it to Maddie. Got caught by Cassie, but manages to break free. There's the arm breaker. Irish whip into the Fate and Fury corner goes Cassie, Madam Red. Minerva and Maddie talking over strategy here as Cassie's in the corner. Tiny Tim keeping a close eye, making sure everything's above board. Minerva reaches in, there's the big boot by Cassie. Snap jab, kick to the midsection, sets up Minerva for the patella brainbuster. Cassie now bringing Minerva up to her feet. Irish whip into the corner of the Fatal Attraction. Cassie now sits her up on the top turnbuckle. Big right hand to the face. Climbs through the ropes. The crowd knows what's coming. We know what's coming. But Minerva gets the find out. It's a superplex to the outside. And Minerva could be done for right here, right now. The crowd clapping. This is awesome. As Minerva now fights back. There's the back breaker into the neck breaker on Cassie on the outside here. Bringing Cassie up to her feet. Gut punch. Forearm no dodge. Kick to the midsection. Gut punch there. Mongolian chop. Gut punch. Sidestepped. Forearm into the small of the back. And another forearm. Big right hand. Cassie turns Minerva around. Tosses her into the ring. And here we go. Can Minerva make it to the Maddie? There's the hot tag and Cassie lets it happen. Maddie comes in, big running lariat. There's the booty to the face. Big running lariat again, takes down Cassie. Maddie calling for her to get up. Knife edge chop. Mongolian chop across the head. Cassie now, big karate chop, takes Maddie off her feet. Maddie being brought up. No, European uppercut there. Big running lariat sends Cassie to the outside, but there she is, just kipping straight back up on her feet. Catches Maddie now, floats her all the way over into the neck breaker. Maddie brought up to her feet. Count of 3 on the outside, rolled into the ring, draped over the bottom. No, Maddie up to her feet. Cassie dives in the ropes, right hand swing and a miss. The bear hug locked in by Maddie, but too close to the ropes. Maddie now brings Cassie up. No, arm drag takedown. Over we go. Spinning back kick. Out the corner. Tossed Maddie, Madcow and Cassie climbing up. Maddie sat up. Drop kick into the titties. Taking down Maddie, Madcow. Bringing her up. No, there's the jawbreaker by Maddie. Pull back. Drop toe hold there. Takes down Cassie, and Cassie calling for the ropes. Maddie tagging in Minerva now. So it's Minerva versus Cassie. Cassie catches Minerva, whips her into the corner of Fatal Attraction. Tags in Wrestling Mama, whips her out the corner. Big gut punch, chopping away with the kicks now. Insecurity to the back of the head, there's the mushroom stomp. What a blitz here by Fatal Attraction. And Mama is lining it up. Minerva now gonna get the Amazon Slam. Face first down into the canvas, rolled up, leg hook down for the pin. 1, 2, and there's the kick out on 2. Stomp down to the back. Mama now wrenching back on the head of Minerva. Is she going to tap out here? Trying to save herself for later on. No, she powers through, breaks the grip, and Mama grabs her by the ankles. Face first into the canvas goes Mama now. And Minerva brings her up. Stalling. Oh, here we are squatting. It's not so good in the trousers though. Brings her all the way over into the suplex. Mama now looking to make the tag. Minerva watching. Mama just laid there. Cassie begging for the tag. Mama can't make the move. She's fucking exhausted, it seems. Up on all fours. Minerva now standing still, watching as Mama gets up to her feet. Tags in Cassie, Madam Red, and Minerva let that happen. Comes into action, grabs a hold of Cassie straight away. Sets her up for the fall from Grace. Brought up. Dragon screw takedown there by Cassie. Stomp down on the arm. Bringing Minerva up, and Minerva grabs a hold of the wrist. Pull back lariat, taking down Cassie, Madam Red. Cassie now being brought up. No, arm drag takedown by Cassie. Rolls Minerva over. Double axe handle rolled out the way was Minerva. Ducked under the lariat but gets caught with the return by Cassie. Minerva brought up to her feet. All whipped into the corner of Fatal Attraction. Cassie and Mama talking over strategy here. Cassie again whips Minerva into the corner, and again they start talking strategy, giving Minerva time to recover here in the corner. Minerva steps out, takes a kick to the midsection. No way. What the fuck? Cassie had an insult to injury, putting Minerva in her own move. The Tartarus rack locked in. Elbow shots to the head. Did I see a rope break there? Did Minerva keep touching the rope and Tiny Tim didn't call it? Is Tiny Tim screwing Minerva over on purpose? There was the big running European uppercut, swinging a miss though by Minerva. Tagged in now is Wrestling Mama. Off the ropes. Zigzag Claymore combination. Leg hook down for the count. 1, 2, and Maddie breaks the count on 2. Minerva laid out on her back. Wrestling Mama came out to grab a hold of Maddie. Changes her mind now. Maddie out on the apron as Minerva picks up Mama. Shoulder block takedown. Stomp down into the midsection. Folding Mama up now. Hey, don't call me a bitch. I'm not the one that didn't call it. Wrenching back, but Mama breaking free. Snapmare's maneuver over. Kick to the midsection. Sunset flip, power bomb. Doesn't hold on for the pin. Mama now going to tag in. Cassie, Madam Red. Tiny Tim was checking on Minerva there. I think he wanted to grab a sneaky feel. Forgot where he was. Rolls Minerva over. Stiff kick into the ribs. Grabs a hold of the arm and there's the boot into the back of the neck and drives her down face first into the canvas. Now folding her up. Rolling her over. Minerva needs to make it to the ropes. Sharpshooter locked in. Minerva not breaking, no. Manages to use the leg strength. Then fires though. Brings Cassie up. No, Cassie slips out the back door into the neck breaker of her own. Tags in Wrestling Mama. And we're under 4.5 minutes left. Stomp down into the chest. Stomp down into the chest again. Minerva rolls over. Colossus clutch. Grabbed by the ankles, dragged away from the ropes. Stiff kick into the ribs. Boot into the back of the head, driving her face first into the canvas. Double boots into the chest and Wrestling Mama though by Minerva. Stomp down into the chest again. Minerva unable to keep on top of Mama. Mama has her in the corner, jumping knee shot. Mama bringing her out. Minerva forcing herself away, swinging, then fires, missing. The bang-a-rang! And Mama takes down Minerva, but doesn't finish with her there. Brings her up to her feet. Whips her into the corner of Fatal Attraction. Tags in Cassie, Madam Red. Rolls her over. Sets her up. What are we looking for here? The assisted cutter. And that could be lights out. Minerva. Leg hook down for the pin. One. And Maddie with the save. Minerva laid out in the back. Cassie trying to grab a hold. Grabs a hold of Tiny Tim instead. There's the big boot into the knee of Cassie, Madam Red. 3 minutes remaining. Minerva looking for that kick, but Cassie quicker off the mark. Tosses her into the corner of Fatal Attraction. There's Minerva with the big boot, the forearm into the back. Whips Cassie over into the Fate and Fury corner. Big running uppercut. Maddie nowhere to be seen. She drops out of the way. There's the kip up into the Insaguri. And Minerva now dropped where she stood. Dragged away from the ropes. Cassie smashes her face off the canvas. Brought up. Patella brain buster. Leg hook down for the count. There's the 1, 2, and 3. Fatal Attraction with the victory. That doesn't bode well for Minerva and Maddie Madcow. Later on tonight, there was the Tartarus rack. Or should we call that the boneless rack? Or the bonus... No, bonus chicken. No, who cares? Tartarus rack locked in into the patella brainbuster here by Cassie, Madam Red. The superplex to the outside by Cassie. The bear hug locked in by Maddie, but too close to the ropes. But your winners of this match, Cassie, Madam Red and Wrestling Mama, the team known as Fatal Attraction. Minerva storming off after having a go at Maddie for not breaking the pin there. Well, maybe Maddie will have her back better tonight. Or will she? Who knows? Fatal Attraction taking the victory here. Fate and Fury with the momentum not on their side. And I can see Camel Toe on Mama. Oh dear God. But that's all we've got time for today. On day 11 of this Best of the Tag Team Tournament. We're still running ahead of schedule, so maybe tomorrow we'll get another few matches done. I don't know, because, well, shit happens. But for now, this is Ulmarwolf saying stay safe, be good. If you can't be good, well, don't get caught at being bad. Don't forget, 8:30 tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 1:30 a.m. GMT time. We'll be going live with episode 23 of Free Lions Wrestling, followed by a small intermission and going on into UKWF's episode 23 as well. A lot of stipulations unknown to wrestlers coming out tonight. Let's see how it all breaks down, and the Iron Skull and Women's KO belts will be on the line. But for now, this is Ulmarwolf, and I'm going to get the hell out of here. I've rambled on enough. Peace out, people. Have a great day.